Right, load game. And then
we mute the mod view.
And oh yeah, I have to mute myself as well. I forgot that. And then I've got a sort of Discord thing. I'll just be a moment. But yes, we have started the stream. Hello everyone. Right, okay. Everyone. Oh, I've got to delete the moderator bit. I don't know if what happens if someone clicks on a link with moderator in it. I suppose they just go to the normal stream, but so I don't know if it matters or not. But
I can't test because I am one.
yeah, exactly. You go, whoa, it took me to the moderator thing. It's like, yeah, I suppose it would. Right, streamer mode. Yeah, okay. Right. And then I'll just throw in a test message to check that it's... Yep, okay. Yeah, for some reason the other week when messages were flashing up, I was looking at it and then going, oh, messages come in chat. Looking at chat, and it came in like 3 minutes beforehand. And thinking, oh, that should have come up on screen way earlier. Weird. Right, to start with, hey Neo. Hello. We'll finish off the hostess thing because I think we were pretty close to finishing it. It just was awkward because we thought we were going into one last bit, and then it turned out we weren't. We were doing a secondary last bit, so it was all a bit awkward. No, I've gone the wrong way again. I'll keep going to the club where we used to go because we've run out of that club now. So we're going to start with finishing this off. So now Neo's. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. Now Neo's here. That's pretty much the two regulars, as it were. Right. Questions about what we're doing. So normally, what I do in October is loosely play. So, I mean, obviously, at some point I'm going to run out of games to play in Octobers, but I loosely play sort of spooky-ish games. Now the thing is, I don't know that I'm going to be finished with Yakuza 3 by the time October starts. Why haven't I quit that? That's weird. Yeah, so I'll either have to do one of two things. Either I just abandon what's left of Yakuza, do the month, and then come back in November with the rest of it, which I could do, I guess. That's one option. Another option is that I try and finish the main story before October, do all the October stuff, and then do all the side stuff that we've missed out on when we come back in November. Or, there was a third idea I thought of, but I can't think what it was. No, I can't think what it was,
mate.
Yeah, or just... yeah, I suppose... Yeah, actually, that's true, actually. I could do... alternate between this and thingies in... See, Neo says abandon it at the end of October, but I don't know. See, the thing is, I want to keep playing this. It's just awkward that I wish we'd finished this before October started, but I don't know it's actually going to be possible. So yeah, it's just awkwardly... Oh, God. Hold on. That glass was more full than I thought it was. Yes, I'm trying as the coat tonight, which I don't think is as nice as Morrison's coat, but it's alright. Yeah, so, yeah, I could do 1 day a week on Yakuza and then 1 day a week on sort of spooky games, I guess. So that means there'll be less Yakuza for a month, but we might finish it during that month anyway, because I don't know how much of it there is left. I think the main bulk of what's left is going to be just side stuff, really. I think story-wise, there's probably only a couple of hours left, so I don't know. I mean, you can get through the whole story of any Yakuza in about, I don't know, 10 hours, 15 hours, something like that. There we go. So that's us full up on hearts, but we still have to do another session. So there you go. Should I give a gift? No. Not wasting a gift on someone who's already full up. I don't even need to order any food either, actually, because it just gives you boost, which I don't need. That's not an order. I know it's not an order, but you don't want anything. 12 chapters in this game. Yeah, that's the thing, though. some chapters, at least if you stuck but just strictly to the story, some. Okay, I was just waiting for it to get to actual text. Some story chapters are really short. Like I've after 20 minutes of doing story, it goes next chapter, and I go, oh, was that it, or whatever. So, the rest of the game could only be a couple of hours, but I mean, it depends. I kind of like interspersing the story with sort of other stuff though, because otherwise, I think we are going to run into somewhat of an issue with the hostess stuff, because I think we're going to get to the end of the game and have at least 2 of them left. Which means we basically have nothing to do but hostess stuff, which is what I was kind of hoping to avoid. But hopefully I can intersperse it with story and main story. The trouble is that the next time we move the story on, we're going back to Ryukyu, which means we won't have access to the any of the hostess stuff while we're there, because it's all in Kamurocho now, or all in Cam. So again, it's a bit of a thing, and I don't know what chapter we get to come back here. So I don't know. That might be the rest. That we might have to do the rest of the story at that point. So I don't know, to be able to even come back here. But again, it's kind of difficult without knowing what chapters are where, without looking up massive spoilers for the story. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward. But we'll think of something anyway. I think Yakobu's idea of alternating in October between this and something else is probably a good idea, though, honestly. Because then we won't have to go, oh, should we finish this now, or should we do this now, or whatever. We can just do whatever. It's just there'll be slightly less of it. So we can decide each night whether we want to, depending on how much time we've got, what we want to do. So while I've been talking, I have been doing something. I was just finding the guide in case we need it. Right, okay.
Remastered.
Sorry, what was that?
Is it remastered? The guide?
Yeah, yes. Oh, actually, no, I thought that was a joke, but you're right, yes. I specifically made sure to save the remastered version, so I don't have to worry about whether it's the right one or not. Yeah, because apparently the first one is different enough to the remaster for the guides not to work with each other. For the most thing, it's so similar that you don't notice it until something happens, and then you go, oh, that's not in here, and then you realise you've got the wrong one. But anyway. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Coke. Right, okay. Yeah. So, oh, sorry, I was about to start reading then. Neo's put something in the chat. Just do this game till the end of September, then do something for October, then come back to Yakuza 3 in November. Do you reckon? Because I'm going to have trouble remembering what the story is. I have enough trouble as it is.
Is there a recap thing?
There might be, I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is, if we just...
We definitely don't want to just rush through the story, though. That's the thing.
No, that's my thought as well. The thing is, though, is that by the time... See, the thing is, there's no reason why the spooky games... Oh, sorry about this if anyone's waiting for me to get on with this. But there's no reason why we can only do spooky stuff during October. My point is that if we start a game in October and it hasn't finished by the end of October, I don't really care. I can just carry on with it anyway. So the trouble is that if we're alternating, I don't know how long a game is if I've not played it before. So I don't know how long we'll be alternating that and Yakuza 3 after October. I know a couple of games that are short, so I could get those in, but that thing, I was going to try and play Lost in Random, which again, I've got absolutely no idea what that game's like or how long it is or anything, so I might have to look up at least an average playthrough length, and then, see if it's worth it. If it's only like 10 hours, it doesn't matter, but if it's like a 40-hour game or something, then it might be a bit of an issue, so I don't know, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, try and find, I've seen that long play channel. Yes.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was thinking, rather than a speed run, because a speed run means nothing really. Because you can speed run in most games in under an hour if there's glitches or whatever. But yeah, you're right. I'll have to look up the average long play and get some sort of average out of it. I don't think it's that long of a game though, because I think it's more. It's more, from what little I know, it's more an adventure game with talking that happens to have some fighting in it. So I don't really know that much about it. I've seen the art. It's this little girl, and she has like in that world, dice are alive, and they decide everything, and it's sort of you have to roll dice for cards, and I don't really know. I've heard a vague description of it, but Grey Bearded Gamer says she has more hearts than Link at full health in Link to the Past. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of which, let's get on with the show. So, my office had this competition where each employee would submit ideas for a project, and mine won. Nice. Wouldn't you know it, the president said he'd give me a bonus on top of it. I bet he did. If that ain't the coolest day ever, then I don't know what is. I'm happy for you. Hee. Am I amazing or what? No, you suck. Speaking of which, what do you do for work? Huh? Did I tell you already? What was it? Send away 3 crisp packets and become a priest? Didn't I tell you already? Oh, it's no biggie. I work in sales at, well, it's pretty much a fashion company. That seems to fit you. Yeah, and get this. For that contest, I totally forgot about the deadline for submission. Yeah, I whipped up some documents in the span of 2 hours, real professional-like, might I add, and that's what got picked. My co-workers who stayed up all night working on their garbage ideas were super jealous.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this is sounding like a bitch. Not much I can do about that, though. Okay. That's pretty impressive. What kind of idea was it? What exactly do you do in sales?
Sell stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, you know things that are in our office, yeah, and you know people want them, yeah, well, we give them to them in exchange for shiny gold-coloured stones. Medieval reference there. But yeah, oh, sorry, I forgot to say, yeah, hello, grey-bearded gamer. Right, so that's pretty impressive. It's just generic agreeing. Or, well, it's not really agreeing, is it? It's just going, oh, well done. Or whatever. What kind of idea was it? That's showing interest in what she does. What exactly do you do in sales? That's showing interest, but I would say less specific interest than the second one, because that's more to do with her overall job, whereas the middle one is to do with specifically what she was just talking about. I mean, I can't really... I mean, I agree with Neo about the first one. There's no real way that can go wrong, but I'm wondering if that's the generic sort of okay answer. Maybe there's an okay answer and a good answer, and then... I mean, maybe they're all good, but they're just good to different degrees, so... if anyone else wants to give thoughts, let me know. At 1, 2, 3 or whatever, or just, you know, why you're picking them or whatever. But I'm leaning towards 2 at the moment. Actually, thinking about it, because we've got full hearts, it really doesn't matter, as long as we don't get bad answers. Although I am intrigued by the middle one, actually. What was her idea? I mean, I am interested in what she does in sales as well, but I might go with the middle one just because it doesn't really matter at this point. Otherwise, I'd go with 1, but yeah, I'll just go with the middle one. What kind of idea was it? I'll tell you if you're really interested. Okay, we got some sort of boost there. Don't worry, I am. Okay, so my idea was yukatas with a modern twist. I designed them with a daily life aesthetic in mind. Basically, what would a yukata be like if it was designed in the modern day? They do make them in the modern day. They look exactly the same, don't they? Huh. It's like going, I've invented this jacket. What would jackets look like if they were invented now? Well, if they were designed for the same thing they're designed for already, they'd look exactly the same, wouldn't they? Huh. So, you're a designer too? Yep. Always have been something of a creative type. Okay, so yeah, this answers the question of what does she do in sales, so it answers that question anyway. Wow, is there anything you don't do? Oh, come on, ain't that special? Heart. Double heart. Don't sell yourself short. Pun
intended.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was thinking of, yeah, sell yourself short. You are Japanese and female. Right, okay. Kiryu, when you go out on a date, do you go with a particular destination in mind? Yeah, usually Smileberg. That's where everyone else wants to bloody go. Although she likes going to Gelato. When you go out, yeah, we read that already. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. Don't think too hard now. I can't read now without reading it like Chef's Parents in South Park. Oh, come on now.
True for it.
Yeah, I looked at this Girl Scout. It was about that time I realised she was about 300 feet tall and a crustacean from the Paleolithic era. Goddamn Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, I love that episode. Yeah, I gave the Loch Ness Monster $1. Why the hell did you give the Loch Ness Monster $1? Well, he wanted $3.50, and I thought, well, okay. Well, if you give him money, woman, he's going to think you got more. Yeah, so ridiculous. And she comes out in like juju stuff, and she tries to, because Cartman's drunk Kenny's ashes and thought it was chocolate milk, and he's got his soul inside him and all that. It's ridiculous. That episode. It's funny though. Do you have anything special in mind? Yes, a hotel. Okay, I think I'm getting a picture here. Tell me if I'm wrong. Depending on the girl you're with, you either start with drinks or go to a nice fancy restaurant. A whole wine and dine. Okay, that might be the next date we go on if we have to take her on another date then. Because we took her to karaoke before and she liked that. Then you take him to a club, probably not too different than this one. You'll say it's either to spice things up or simmer things down, depending on what she wants to hear. And before the night is over, she'll be dancing in the palm of your hand, or your lap, but yeah. Sound accurate? Huh. Would you like to find out? Oh, smooth. That sounds like one of the answers you could choose. Would you like to find out? What kind of response is that? I don't know whether you're trying to be subtle or just plain creepy. Maybe try both. Well, you mentioned a lot of outlandish things just now, so I thought I'd roll with it. In fact, I can press X to do the same thing in battle. So what are you saying? My idea of a date's outlandish? I don't think I mentioned anything too crazy. Can we start this conversation over? Yeah, this is going nowhere and it's really stupid. Alright. Yeah. I just what was it? I popped something in their drink. 3 hours later, we're done. When he goes to drag that woman into his hotel room by her foot and realises they're being filmed, and goes, "Oh well, see you later then," and shakes her foot goodnight, and then she closes the door and then reopens it and pulls one of her shoes in. I'll break it down for you. I asked if you had any good date ideas, right? So you should have asked me in that manly voice of yours. Don't you have any good date ideas? I don't know why I read that in that voice, but sure. Or something like that.
That's your impression of her doing an impression of him.
Yeah, that's a woman doing Kiryu, so to speak. Although that will happen in a hotel in about 10 minutes, hopefully. Something like that. Okay. Fine, you really do need everything spelled out, don't you? For my dates, it goes like this. First, we do karaoke. Well, I was right on that then. No exceptions. Right. What annoys me is if I picked karaoke again, she'd probably go, "Oh, it was fun, but we've done this before." And I go, "Yeah, do you not remember when you said no exceptions?" But okay. Because what she says is different to how the game mechanics work. The rest of it goes like this. Karaoke, movies, food. Right. Well, we've done karaoke. Movies aren't an option, so I was going to go with food if we have to do another one. That's a standard date for yours truly. Sounds like a good routine. Drinking's not included. Now, interestingly, I remember her saying she doesn't drink. So, not the middle one. I'm surprised I remember that, to be honest. Shouldn't karaoke be last? What, after getting pissed? Well, actually, she doesn't drink, so...
Save the best till last.
Actually, yeah. Shouldn't karaoke... Yeah, best till last. I mean... Yeah, I agree with that, actually. I was going to say just go with the first one, because it sounds generically like we're agreeing, but yeah, shouldn't karaoke be last? Yeah, why not? Shouldn't karaoke be last? Wouldn't you normally go see a movie first, followed by dinner, and then karaoke after hours? Karaoke after hours, right? No way. You got to go with your favourite first. And in my case, that's karaoke. Life's short, you know. No sense in delaying gratification. Okay, that hotel visit's going to be fun. All right, was it?
It's not going to last long, is it?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking, what was that thing? It was something Russell said on his. Go on.
It might unintentionally last long.
Yeah, might not intentionally last long. Depends how long it lasts. Suck it and see. No, he was saying about Russell was doing this joke thing about Vanessa Feltz and how he was like, I've always fancied Vanessa Feltz. I don't know why. And he was like, what? You're like a big woman? And he went, yeah, why not? And he said, I get the idea that you go, she'd be fun to sort of in a bakery or whatever he said. He'd take her out, and it's like, he goes, let's leave the bakery first. I've barely got my cock out or something like that. I can't remember the exact wording of it, but yeah. What gets me is as well, and I'm not going to rant about this too long, honestly, trust me, because it's news and I don't really get into news, but Russell Brand's currently being investigated for supposedly harassing women while he was doing his radio show like over a decade ago. And if he's done it, then yeah, fair enough. Okay, fine, he should get in trouble. But what gets me is on the news, they go, here's proof that he was being horrible while he was on his radio show. And then they play clips that are clearly parts of jokes. And I remember when in the shows they were. And they go, and this is proof that he, and he's joking about showing his knob to a receptionist and all that. And it's like, this is clearly part of a joke. Yeah. And then they go, he's really creepy. Listen to this when he phoned up a restaurant and he talked to Jimmy Savile. And you went, so? Jimmy Savile hadn't been found guilty of anything by that point. And also, it was a fan that phoned up Russell and went, I've just seen Jimmy Savile in a restaurant. Phone up the restaurant, see if you can get him on the radio. So it wasn't even that they were aiming for it. It was just a momentary thing that they did. And he said, I'll send my assistant naked to greet you, Jimmy, and all this. And they were going, he was in with Jimmy. And it's like, no, it was a joke that you'd taken out of context. But, okay, sure, why not? Don't let facts get in the way of a good story, I suppose. All right,
that's kind of how it works these days, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just this thing of going, okay, you're defending someone who's done something wrong. Well, one, we don't know he's done anything wrong because he hasn't been found guilty yet. Two, if he gets found guilty, that still doesn't mean he's done anything, because people often get found guilty of things they haven't done. And three, it's not like any of those things backed up your point anyway. So, unless you get actual concrete evidence that he's done something wrong, then all those radio clips don't prove anything. All it proves is that he liked to joke about the fact that he had lots of sex and he was, and all that, which was true. And most of it was jokes anyway, stuff like that, you don't count the 10 hours he talked about his feeding his cat and all that sort of stuff. It was just stupid stuff he said to fill time. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Sure about? You sure about? Shouldn't that be you sure about that? Huh. I mean, what you said makes more sense, about the karaoke being first or whatever. And sure, maybe my way's different than other folks. But if you plan on taking me out, Kiryu, I was thinking in a Hitman sort of way. If you plan on taking me out, bang, headshot. I expect us...
Pacino way.
I expected you to take care of them in a sort of Julie Andrews way rather than a sort of Al Pacino way. Hi, Neil. I expect us to rush straight to karaoke, which is the place where they do karaoke. No stops along the way. Yeah, and we still have to meet at a bloody food restaurant first, though, because that's how these things work. Noted. I need to share something with you, Kiryu. What is it? Remember what I said before? How I go for good-looking guys, even if their personality stinks? You did say something like that. Okay, well, to be perfectly honest with you, I just want to be needed, Kiryu. I realise that, deep down, I don't have a lot of confidence in myself. And that might be the reason I'm always going after the bad boys. As if having a hot guy around is going to boost my self-esteem. I'm hot, but I'm not a bad boy. By the way, I do beat people up on a daily basis, so maybe I am.
You're a bad dad.
Yeah, a bad dad. You should be more confident in yourself. I think you have plenty of self-esteem.
What was it?
That's because you're still young,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think maybe the side quest was called Bad Dad, something. Yeah, so I think you're probably right.
Not like Baghdad, who.
Yeah. He asked one day where he got his bag, and he said his dad had bought it for him, and that he goes. The brilliant thing is, he's 35, and his kids call him Baghdad as well. You might be thinking, is that a special joke about the relationship in the tensions between the Middle East? No. Right, okay, so that's because you're still young. Probably not that. You should be more confident in yourself. I think you have plenty of self-esteem. Neo said the middle one. I think we need to get this right, because I think this is the final question. And if we get it wrong, I think we have to do an entire new session. So,
I think one. Okay, so the way it's worded doesn't look like this, but I think he's going to reinforce her idea that she should be more confident.
Yeah. I think you have. Yeah, I think you have plenty of self-esteem. Is going. No, you don't need to, because you already are. But then, that's not necessarily disagreeing with what she said. It's just going, oh, I think you're all right already. Which I guess would be taken positively. That's because you're still young. I mean, that last one is one of those ones that could go either way.
That sounds condescending.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It could be taken that way. It could be taken positively. So we won't go for the last one, just on the off chance that it's wrong. Given that I don't know, we might go with 2, just because Neo said 2. Yeah, there's less chance of this going wrong. Not that it's right, but I think as long as it's neutral, it's fine. So, hoping that it goes neutral at least. Come on, sweet pep. I think you have plenty of self-esteem as it is. Okay, that doesn't sound like a positive response so far, but look at all the effort you put into yourself. Oh, that's true actually, when she said about her nails and her the flower hair thing and all that. You wouldn't do all that if you didn't value yourself, right? Maybe so. Yeah, this feels like a neutral answer, which is fine with me. I guess I've just been stuck in a rut and haven't mastered the strength to unstuck myself. I know it can be hard, but you can do it. Maybe I just have to be patient, stop getting frustrated and confront the situation calmly. Otherwise I'll be doing myself a disservice, and the problem will only get bigger and bigger. Speaking of something that gets bigger and bigger, are we almost done here? That's right. Okay, then that's what I'll do. You're going to see a whole new Rin emerge, more beautiful, more powerful, and more mature than ever before. Confidence, fair enough. So I suggest you put your best moves on me before I skyrocket out of your league. Just giving you a heads up. Okay, that went well, good. Don't care how well it went, as long as it didn't go badly. And I look forward to your transformation. We're not running too late, are we? Oh, thanks, Neo. I don't think so, but it's going to be that time. Is this the end? I was right, that was the last question then. Ah, there we go. Love to talk to you more in depth sometime. We can talk anytime. Shiny card. Rin's fancy business card. Okay. I was going to say, why did that work out cheaper than usual? Because we didn't buy any food or drink, because we didn't need it. Now then. See you later. Kiryu. Come back and see me sometime, okay? Oh, we're doing pinky promises. Yeah, if Kiryu looks so awkward doing that. Come back and see me sometime. Oh, don't worry, I will.
His fingers like twice as big as hers.
Yeah, I imagine him just slowly closing it and just breaking her finger off. Awesome, have fun out there. You know, this is the hand I tiger drop with. Alright, okay. So we should get a text message as we walk away. You better watch out. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Or email, sorry. Same thing. Oh no, phone call. Kiryu, something terrible's happened. What's wrong? My company's accused me of embezzlement, but I haven't done a damn thing, and I don't know what to do. I thought she was going to say my company's accused me of embezzlement, but I don't know what that word means. How exactly did this happen? Heck, I have no idea. Somehow 2 million yen just showed up in my bank account out of the blue. Okay.
It's resting there for a long time.
It was resting there for a long time, wasn't it, Ted? Shut up, Dougal. We know that money was just resting in your account before I moved it on. That whole Lourdes thing. I swear I would remember depositing that much. It's too late now. I'm already at the station being read my rights. Kiryu, what am I supposed to do? Let's calm down and think this through together. Afraid I can't do that. They're saying time's up. I'll call you again later if I can. Okay. I mean, where's the police station? I'm not exactly sure. So... Do I just run about until I get another call, then? Or... Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, do I have to go back to the club and do that thing? Do you remember last time when I couldn't work out what to do and it turned out I needed to go back to the club, order her as a hostess to register that she'd left, and then I then got the phone call, but... Oh, it's Messiah. He's a very naughty boy, you know. So, how'd it go? Yeah, transaction went through. Let's see, Rin try and sweet talk our way out of this one. How comes they always have sort of audible conversations just within earshot at the right moment? Mind you, it wouldn't work otherwise, would it? If only I could see the look on her face. She'll probably have a brain aneurysm at this rate. Serves the bitch right. Okay, see you at the usual spot. Yup. The Champion District one. Okay, you need to go to the Champion District then. Yakuza logic, yeah, true.
Drinks if we just tiger drop the phone for his face.
Yeah, just tiger drop it into yeah. I tiger drop it so hard you'll have to go and pick it up in Yakuza 4 instead of next week. Drinks are on you, huh? Well, damn, I'm sold. I'll be there. It turns out he was one of the homeless guys in 7, and we just didn't recognise him because we punched him so hard he travelled forward in time to 2019. Wasn't that Rin's ex-boyfriend just now? Yes, it was. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go to the Champion District then. It's not marked on the map, but none of the hostess stuff ever is. So... okay. Alright. I did see a funny question from someone who started playing this recently. They went, sorry, is this game kidding or is there really no run button? And everyone went, no, that is it. Apparently they didn't introduce running outside of the sprinting segments until Yakuza 6. I was like, what? Really? Okay. They must have added it in as a bonus in Kiwami's, and then obviously it was in 7 anyway, because that came out later, but yeah, wow. Okay. What the... Who the hell is this guy? Hey, he's the dude who keeps popping up with Rin. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't recognise us when you were having that phone call loud in the middle of the street, but sure. I'll get straight to the point. Rin's been charged with embezzlement. Would you guys know anything about that? Pfft. I always read that as if they're saying it. Pfft. You're really that hard for her, huh? What a dumbass. You know what I'll be getting later? You can read it in the top right corner. A good job. Hey, yeah, she's got him by the balls, all right. Looks like he's our latest victim. I'll say that tramp goes through men like she goes through cheap shoes, picks them out at random and wears them quick with that nasty attitude of hers. Yeah, but yeah, and a nice pimp slap later on when we get past the giant ice cream. Yeah, boy. Yeah, nasty attitude. Once she grows tired of playing her little game, she tosses the poor sap, no matter how serious they think it is. I mean, I always like doing that instead of ... because otherwise you're not really saying anything, unless I say ... but that takes longer rather than just going, Look at you. Ainsley with flaming magic hands in chat. Lovely. We do like it hot, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, what am I like? Well, you'll just meet the same fate as that other guy, as every other guy she's burned. Is that your only takeaway from the relationship you had? Maybe if you decided to man up instead of shift the blame on her, Rin would have given you another chance. Ooh. What did you just say? What's wrong? Struck a nerve?
Hey.
Wow, you really are deluded, aren't you? Throwing money at that skank and running your mouth like that? This is some primetime comedy, man. Come on, Take-a-shita. Oh yeah, that was it, because they Take-a-shita, and then I joked about the fact there's a wrestler called that, and then Cornette, the podcast guy, calls him Take-a-shit, and then they call him that because he doesn't take a shit, and I thought, oh, okay, they've just done the joke I did. Let's beat some sense into this dickwad. Did you just say Take-a-shita? What, you got a problem with that, my name? Gonna take more than take a shit jokes. That's it, I'm murdering this guy. Okay. I'm so tempted to call this episode Take a Shit, but I know I'm not allowed to. Oh, press the wrong button, but it doesn't matter, he's dead anyway. Can I not pick up that sign, really? It looks like I could. Huh. Okay. Oh, I spent all that time and he was still... Oh, he went all wobbly. Take-a-shita. Yeah, I could call it that. That's the tentative name for this episode so far. I'll just pop that in the text now I've got written down. Right, okay. Oh shit, this guy doesn't mess around. Oh, please, no more. It hurts so bad. Did you two set Rin up? I don't know what you're talking about. Guess you haven't learned your lessons yet, cracked knuckles. No. We totally have. See, I'm the one who funneled the money from our company's payroll into Rin's account. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. And Messiah's the one who gave me the account number. Said he was happy to do it. Yeah, I bet he was.
Hey.
Take-a-shita, you goddamn sellout. Oh, hate this asshole. Why don't you go and take a shit out of it? I'm telling you, man, Rin thinks she's such a smartass. All she's ever done is make me look incompetent at my job. Someone had to put her in her place. Yeah, that's because she works hard and you don't. That's all it is. But now, everything I've worked so hard for is ruined. Ruined! Save your lame excuses for the judge. Oh, save your lame excuses for the judge. Now I'm going to give you a choice. Either go turn yourselves into the police, or I can drag you there bruised and bad. Up to you. No need for that last option. We were just about to leave. Fuck my life. He just throws that in like he does that in a different voice. Oh dear. Fuck my life. Alright. Can't believe my brain-dead vegetable of an ex was in cahoots with that conniving Take-a-shita. Or Take-a-shita, sorry. It's like, how pathetic can you get? Is everything back to normal now? Yep. Thanks to you, I'm totally in the clear. Nice to know that someone's got my back. Boy, am I glad it's you. But you know, this whole wild fandanglement, that's a hell of a word, this whole wild fandanglement has taught me something. Fandanglement? I love the fact that he questions that word as well. It's a word I made up. I thought that was a fandangle. I suppose it is made up. No, I don't know. Anyway, remember what I said a while back? The stuff my mum's been telling me? I'd have to learn how to struggle, cope with difficulty and all that. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure this experience lines up with what she said. But I did figure something out. Namely, that weird feeling I've been having. Is it love? No, it's indigestion. Oh. Oh? I said oh by accident before it came up. Oh? Yeah. You see, I've been feeling like something big's about to happen. Like my perspective on life's about to change. Something big is about to come into somewhere, including your life. On one hand, there's so much I don't know about the world.
A baby.
It's a baby. I think you are the hairy baby maker, Pat Mustard. On the other hand, I've had a lot of great opportunities in front of me. I've come a long way. It's very sloppy. Yeah, parents can't even be bothered to shave their babies. You wouldn't normally need to shave them, Dougal. That's the point. So, Kiryu, I'm saying that all the time we spent together has really helped me grow. Same here. You don't have to give me any credit. All I did was talk, and maybe sip a few drinks. Yeah, I mostly ate fruit and drank orange juice, because you don't drink alcohol, which was handy. Cheaper. Aha. I figured you'd say something like that. You're such a humble guy, Heart. But that's exactly why I like you. Now, I normally wouldn't do this, but tonight I'll make an exception. Let's go out drinking, Kiryu. Just the two of us. Will you really be okay drinking alcohol? I can handle a little. But don't worry, the place I have in mind is nice, but not so nice that we can't get a little loopy if we want to. Oh, where is this place? You'll just have to come and find out. So let me get the check, that's not how you spell check, real quick, and we can bust on out of here.
They're going to go to Hard Off and find a Casio loopy.
Yes, it's the excellent console that's especially for girls, but no girl wanted. Yeah, it's like they designed it for girls and went, good, girls will want this. Have you done any market research? Nah, they'll want it.
Yes, except for the fact that they're too intelligent.
the marketing meeting just being a picture of the Casio loopy, a man with a stick pointing to it, shrugging his shoulders, going, it might work. Kiryu, yes? I want to show you my appreciation for everything you've done for me. Gonna get sucked off. In a way that you'll appreciate. Hope you're ready for the time of your life. What, here in the cafe? Okay. Teleport to hotel. Or not. Yep, there we go. Unless we did it in the base. I keep saying about that. It looks like, because the way we stand here, it looks like we did it in the baseball stadium, but okay. Oh, Kiryu, I've heard the rumours about how heated you can get. Now that I've shared some of that heat with me, I feel like I'm burning up inside. Yeah, now you can do heat actions the same way I can. Maybe that's maybe that's how you inherit heat actions. You just have to have sex with people. Baka mitoi. Yeah, just a little emote in chat there. Hello, Mr. Green Fox. What is up, Flopty-doo? Hello?
Floop-de-doo.
Floopty-doo. Oh, Floopty-doo, yeah, because there's two O's. I was Flopty, I was like, what? Yeah, better than, no worse than the word she just made up.
Flopty would be the Japanese pronunciation.
Floppity-doo. Floppity-doo. Yes, we are doing well, Green Fox. Hope you are doing well as well. Now she's got heat inside her, which I guess that's one thing to call it. My favourite euphemism is man gravy, but there you go.
Yuck.
Huh. Man gravy. Someone was coming up with all different things for it, and it was just, my favourite one was either man gravy or cock porridge. That one made me laugh. Just so stupid. No one likes a floppy tie-do. Well, no, exactly.
Big
no one likes it floppy. Go on, sorry.
Just a big load of grease.
Just a big load of grease there. It's greyed out. Yeah, I imagine Dougal looking out the window and seeing something. Not sure what you're referencing, but call it what you like. Yeah, I think we know what she's referencing. Thanks, Kiryu. I'll never forget the beautiful memories we made. Heart. We sure made a lot of something, didn't we? Yeah. Aha. We can be so clumsy with your words sometimes. Something's just occurred to me and it's really funny, but I'll carry on. But at least you're an expert on what really matters. Yeah, sexy time. I'm wondering if... Right. Kiryu probably doesn't realise this, right? You know how he runs an orphanage and there's all these kids without parents? I'm wondering if the joke... Obviously this isn't the joke, it's just in my head, but those are orphans of mothers who've not been able to look after the kids because Kiryu slept with them all in previous games. Just all the different hostesses that he's been with.
Yeah, that could be.
She likes to get her hands busy, says Mr. Green Fox. Indeed she does. Guess that means I love you, Kiryu. Never forget that. Heart. 5,000 experience, thank you.
It's over that or Majima babies.
Yes. There's like all the people he stabbed. There's bound to be some transmission of something or other. Right. Okay. So we're going to go do the sub story. I can see now. I think there's at least there's at least a small chain. Oh, well, I say small chain, it might only be 2 because I didn't properly look it up, but there's one of those sub-stories that you only activate by going in a certain place, and how would I ever work that out unless I just went in and out everywhere? So I might look that up, but we'll do that. Oh, almost missed that. We'll do the one we can see first, because there's a guy standing outside of the Millennium Tower, and I think I recognise him. So I think he's one half of a comedy duo we met in a previous game, if I remember rightly. I find it weird that the bottle doesn't have a heat action, but... Well, that's a real flow of blood on that one. A fancy $5 grand. Okay, if you say so. We are going the right way, aren't we? Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yep, okay. Oh. Hold on. Oh, I forgot we had to wait for a text message. Booze doesn't really agree with me. I'm feeling sick right now. I really shouldn't push myself like that. Thanks a lot for today. You powered me up, Kiryu. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. I love you. Yeah, and it's basically no more risque a photo than any of the others because it's taken in the club, so... Okay, yeah, I forgot you had to wait for an email after a hostess thing. Oh. Given that we've got some time till Yakobu comes back, I might try some Tiger Drop practice. See if we can get 2 at a time, because I know it's possible. Okay, there's a sumo guy in there, he's fucking huge. Yeah. Counter punched anyway. I think you can counter a sword with... you can counter most weapons with Tiger Drop. Oof. Yeah, timing's not great. Yeah. I never know the impact timing with weapons because it's a bit awkward. With punches it's slightly more obvious. Trouble is he's going to do grapples, so I'll finish him off because he's just going to be annoying, I think. Okay. He's got a weapon, so that's... yeah. I might just do the sumo maybe. Oh, how did I stomp the sumo on the floor when he wasn't on the floor? Neo says, did I mention that I'd finished Lost Judgment? I don't think you did actually. I think last time you said you were on the final chapter, so I assumed you'd finish it soon. Yeah, he's going to be annoying and do grapples, right, okay. Oh, wrong one. Blah. Okay, a pure 20 grand, nice. Okay. The story is raw. Indeed, so is war. No, that's an old wrestling reference. Raw is war. Right, okay, let's save, because I said I would between quests and things. I normally forget. Also, I want to sort out my items as well. Okay. So, get rid of that. Get rid of that. We've done the hammer thing. Are we going to do any more hostessing tonight? I don't know. We might do, so there's no point in putting the stuff away because we'll have to get it all out again otherwise. I mean, the thing is, if I get into fights and I haven't got the right accessories on, it doesn't really matter because it's not like I'm underpowered anyway. So I won't bother about that. I'll put that away. Italian wallet. Have we got anything else present-y wise? No, I think we grabbed it all. So if we want more presents, we'll have to go buy them. We've got some healing potions, so that'll be fine. That's fine. Let's see. We'll take a couple of emperors, I think. I'll just have all 3 of the emperors, why not? And then charge up your health, I'll have one of them as well. Because if we get items, then we can just swap them out, so... I'd rather have the health potions on us. just saving. So you'll see a blank screen for a little while. Yes. That's my favourite fighting theme in this, that one with the guitar. Escape to fight there. We've got like a quarter of our health gone, so I might as well get something to fill it up. Hamburger it is. Oh, I was going to say, oh, that filled up our health. There's a tiny little bit at the end. It doesn't really matter, I just like the look of it being full. Fuck it, why not? Plus it's a little bit of extra experience, because why not? It's really nothing. 45 experience points isn't going to do much at this point, but it all adds up, doesn't it? Just thinking, actually, there's no run button. Is there a walk button? I've never worked that out. Yeah, I suppose you just hold the stick less. So technically that's walking and technically that's running. But it's not that much difference in terms of speed. Yeah, weird. Okay. Oh, have we got any more Hitman missions? I don't think we have. No, okay. I think I did them all for this chapter, so that's fine. Right, okay. Thing is, because we're starting a new story, I kind of like to wait until Yakobu comes back. So, if the few people are waiting don't mind, it'll only be a couple of minutes, but there's, you know, unless I can think of something to do in the meantime. What's nearby? Yeah, I mean, I don't like boring people. I just think if it's going to bore people to the point where they actually want to leave because nothing will happen for the next sort of 3 minutes, then, you know, but I can find something to do. What's that? Oh, that's the weapons dealer, isn't it? I could try that massage parlour thing again, I suppose, just to give me something to do. It's really tricky. I can't get the hang of it, though. The easy course is easy, obviously, but the difficult course I just cannot get the hang of. No, wait, it was... selling a PS2 console if anyone wants one. I've already got one, so I don't need one, but someone might. Oh, that's... okay, yeah, I've looked at the map completely backwards. I swear this is the Dine and Dasher guy, but okay. Post it under Marketplace. Yeah, do, because someone might want it, you never know. Marketplace was one of those things, if I remember rightly, it was because the reason why it exists is because someone in the early days kept posting stuff they were selling, and I went, can you stop doing that please? And they went, oh, I didn't realise I wasn't allowed to. And I went, well, technically I never said you weren't allowed to, so fair enough. And I thought, well, to stop them posting in all the other rooms, I basically set up the Marketplace, but I can't remember who that was now. Probably someone that's not even on the Discord anymore. I like this one. Now I know how to land it. See if I can tiger drop him, come on. Nice. I kind of missed my PS2, but only kind of. After a while I realised I never played any PS2 exclusives at all. Really? I think the main reason why I got a PS2 was to play the Metal Gear Solid games when they came out. Other than that, I got into Devil May Cry and God of War and stuff. But, I mean, you can probably play those on modern consoles anyway with remasters, so... I'm pretty sure you can. Oh yeah, because we helped out the woman who works here. We get the courses half price. Devil May Cry only played on the Switch, and boy, is the camera still shit. The thing is with that is that, and again, it's not well, I suppose it is an excuse, but it was supposed to be a Resident Evil game, which is why the cameras are fixed. And they turned it into an action game later on, so there's a lot of Resident Evil-ishness about it. There's so many go find this item, use it as a key over here type puzzles. Talking about DMC3, oh right, I don't know. Yeah, 3 didn't have a fixed camera, did it? I don't think so. I was watching someone play that on YouTube. I don't think I ever finished watching it. It's not fixed, it's just fact. Yeah, the ironic thing being is that if it was fixed, it probably would have been better. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Shit. Fucked it already. Great. Worst Smash Lodge session ever. I thought it was... I think it's... I better look at the controls again. I think it's circle to boost. I'm not sure. Camera loves to put shit you need to see out of vision, yeah. I will start another share play for Yakobu because it's ending. I know he's not back yet, but he'll have to activate when he comes back. Yeah, such as your enemies. Yeah, exactly. Read the rules, right. Circle to boost and X to drop, isn't it? Oh, I thought there'd be a screen with actual controls on it. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't actually mention what the buttons are, which is weird. You'd think that would be one of the first things they'd mention, but alright. I think it's circle to boost and X to drop, though, I think. I was pressing X before and then realised that was drop, and I was already at the bottom, so I caused myself to... Well, not, it's not so much the retrying and the money, it's this bit. I don't know why they make you wait every single time. I get the fact, oh, the masseuse isn't ready, and it's like, yeah, but do we have to do this every time? Can't there just be a retry button? Right, so basically the idea is that you try and keep it within the bars, and then X is to slow it down and all that, and the higher it is, the more points you get, but... As long as it doesn't go off the top or the bottom... I'm doing better than I normally do. Yeah, basically, but yeah, going off the top means you're too excited, and going off the bottom means you've fallen asleep, essentially. Oh, fuck. See, I can never do this one. That's the best score I've ever got on this round. I reckon I was pretty close to the end, though. Shit. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm no good at that game, unfortunately. I don't know what the score is to pass it, though. I'll have to have a look, because it actually says in the menu what the... I'm not going for 100% anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... if it's 20,000, I was pretty close. Doesn't say. Yeah, I'll quickly look that up. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you have to get 30,000 points, so I probably wouldn't have cleared that anyway. Because I think you have to try and... obviously the higher you float on that bar, the more points you get per second, but the more chance you've got of going off the end, which I did anyway. And I was trying to stick in the middle of the bar, but yeah, I honestly don't know how you do that. So I just haven't got the speed, the mental speed how to deal with it. So yeah, I can't do that one. I did the easier course quite easily though. It only took me a couple of goes. But yeah. Yeah, the top is essentially, the top is your boner meter for going off the top, as it were, and then your bottom is falling asleep meter, I guess. Didn't look like I was going to hit him onto a wall then. Hello. We tried massage again, it went badly. Just for something. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's only 2 courses. I just cannot get the second one right. I did better than I've ever done, but I still went off the top, and I had almost 20,000 points. And I thought, if the mark off for passing is 20,000, then I might be able to do that. And I looked, and it's 30,000. So I'm nowhere near it. Alright, okay. Back to Millennium Tower. Yeah, we got a text message from what's her name just to fill in Yakobu on what happened when we went away. She said, "Oh, the booze didn't agree with her. I shouldn't push myself. Thanks a lot for today." And then we got that picture. And so yeah, that's that. Neo says, "Welcome back."
Circle end dash dash dash.
Yeah. And ... It's like, is it end? Question mark. That was a close shop there. Huh. Don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Right, okay. So I think this is the guy that's one half of the comedy duo. I'm not sure, but when is this game supposed to be in on the timescale? Oh, do you mean what year is it set, or in terms of where is it in the whole overall Yakuza type story? Because in the story it's 3, so it's, I mean, it might sound obvious, but it's between 2/Kiwami 2 and 4. But in terms of actual year it's set, yeah, about 2007. Because the first Yakuza is mainly set in 2005. The very start of it is 95. But yeah, Yakuza 0 is sort of an outlier because it's a real prequel, so that was 88 when it was set, so yeah. Oh, as it turns out, by the way, Dead Souls is set off between 4 and 5, but it's non-canon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, right, let's talk to him. 88, 89 for Yakuza 0. Yeah, oh yeah, because it's Christmas, isn't it? So it's coming up to the Christmas of 89, yeah. To New Year's Eve 89.
Yeah. I bought a guidebook for Dead Souls.
Oh, alright, cool. Nice. It's in Japanese,
yeah.
I assume.
It's in Japanese, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of the End.
Of the End.
Yeah, it's like a dragon of the end, and then
nice.
I thumbed through it, and it has some interesting aspects to it. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. No,
I wanted to see sort of what the gameplay was like, so I've maybe seen a minute of gameplay, and it's just set in Kamurocho, and it's like a zombie shooter game, but it's got Yakuza story. I don't know if it's got sub-stories or not, or mini-games or any of that stuff, but yeah, I'd try it out one day. I'm really hoping they re-release it for modern consoles, because honestly, it's on PS3 at the moment, and box copies cost quite a lot, so I'd rather they just released it digitally on modern platforms, but I don't know if they will or not. So, Mr. Greenfoot says Kiryu is old as fuck. By this point he isn't. Everyone calls him old. I don't know why, but anyway. Because if you're in Japan, you're over the age of about 5, you're an old man, so... Anyway, yes. Familiar man. Excuse me, aren't you Kiryu? It's me, Kitagawa, the Mars fighter, remember? You helped set me straight back in Sotenbori about 2 years ago. Yeah, in the previous game. Kitagawa? Mars fighter? Oh, right. You really saved my bacon. I killed it at the Grand Prix, and I finally hit it big in Tokyo. Glad to hear it. You back in Kamurocho on personal business? Huh? No, I'm on the clock, buddy. We're shooting a drama right nearby. Oh, maybe... Was he an actor? I was thinking he was the guy that was half of a music duo. I do remember him, I do remember his look, but I don't remember who he was. So maybe I got that wrong. Huh. I knew it was from a previous game, though. Neo has asked me a question there. Did you see the latest trailer for Y8? No, because I was told that it's got massive spoilers in it for the story, so I'm not going to bother. Plus the fact I probably wasn't going to check out the trailers anyway, because the trouble is, with my mind, you'd think, well, by the time you get to Y8, you'll have forgotten it. It's like, yeah, but the way my mind works, because I want to forget it, I won't. So I'll probably remember every detail of it by accident. So yeah, no, I've not checked it out, but apparently people are excited about it, so that can only be good, can't it? So there you go. I've seen the bit where Kasuga was naked on a beach. That was a very early trailer, though, but yeah, not a full trailer with all the details in it, because I didn't really want to spoil stuff, so... Yeah, we'll get there, though.
Pants on.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, I'm naked on a beach, and it reminded me of that bit in... Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, where you've got to fight on a beach only in your pants under an umbrella. But yeah, yeah, we're shooting a drama right now nearby. What, do I look like I'm on vacation, Kiryu? I mean, you're not exactly dressed to film, so... Well, I thought you always worked with a partner, but I don't see him around. Oh, you mean Oh yeah, I remember that name because I remember not being able to pronounce it. Minamizawa. Minamizawa. Yeah, I remember going.
Just say it fast.
Yeah, because I remember, Mina fast, and then I remember thinking, who said that? And it was, I think it was the dad from, Mina. I know it was either the guy who ran the corner shop in Still Game, because his wife was called Mina, and then she was the one that you never saw her face, or it was the dad from, something like Goodness Gracious Me. I remember it being an Indian guy anyway, and his wife, Mina. Yeah, and he used to say, he never used to say her name. He always shouted it. It's not good timing seeing what's happened in Hawaii at the moment. Okay, I didn't know it was set in Hawaii, so I know that now at least. But yeah, fair enough. Yeah, things aren't exactly going smooth there. Oh, with his partner, yeah, we probably have to get them back together then. Something happened. Well, everything was great when we debuted as the Mars Fighters about a year back, but 6 months after, he up and vanished. I'm not going to read that name every time. Mina up and vanished. He didn't leave you any kind of clue about where he was going? Not a one. Honestly, doing variety show gigs in Tokyo isn't exactly a glamorous life, so maybe he decided enough was enough. Possibly. Me, I'll take whatever work pays the bills, but you know how Mina is. Oh, how Mina was set on sticking to man's-eye comedy. That was it. Yeah, I was right about that. They were a comedy troupe, and they were doing, like, sort of pratfall, sort of physical comedy, if I remember rightly. But he must have got into filming stuff, I don't know. I remember, yeah. Since he left, I've been getting by on talk show appearances and TV dramas, but yeah, so his mate only wants to do the comedy stuff, I guess. I'm worried about the guy. Whenever I get a break between gigs, I pick up the search for him again. Just yesterday, I heard someone spotted him in Kamurocho, so here I am, but, well, no sign of him. I want to do man's eye comedy with him again. I love that dramatic zoom. Until I can, I got to keep working, so our audience never forgets the Mars Fighters. I see. Look, Kiryu, if you spot Mina around town, you want to give me a call? Take my number and one of his recent pics. Hello. You got Mina's photo. Alright, I'll call you if I find Mina. Thanks. Thank you so much. Rushed AD. Kitagawa, it's almost time. Ah, geez, already? Okay, I got a shoot coming up. I gotta run. Sorry to drag you into this, but please keep an eye out for him. Okay. I mean, it's a big city. Have we got any clues as to where he might be? There's no marker on the map. Okay. So, have I got the... Is there any clue on the photo, maybe? Let's see. It's a publicity shot, so I doubt it. There it is. Not really. He's in a suit with a red shirt on, but I doubt they'd make him a random NPC. I reckon he's probably somewhere specific that we have to go to. And we've got to phone him, which makes me think that this isn't something that he'll find him first. So... and if he hasn't found him, that means he's somewhere hidden, maybe? I've got no clue other than that. Unless he's in a... Oh, wait, no, maybe he's in a comedy club somewhere. Again, I don't know. I might look up a hint of some kind just so we can carry on with this. Because I assume what you're supposed to do is just go everywhere and find him eventually, but... right, this is a Chapter 9 sub-story, I think. Mars Fighters. Comedy duo. I'll save you the trouble and tell you he's on Park Boulevard. Okay, right. Fair enough. At least I know sort of where we're going. Because, yeah, they just expect you to just find him randomly around town at some point, but I'd rather do it now, so... say cheese. Oh, that's not... Yeah, that'll be a fun clip with his photo appearing. Thanks for that. Stream clips. Okay. Right. Yeah, that is a fun photo. Oh, bitch. You're aggressive for a nobody. Right, fuck you this guy first. Little bike foo will sort you out. Wait. What was that? I've never seen that before. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, that was a disarmer. Nice. Yeah, we disarmed him with his bottle. Okay. Yeah, I think that one we counted him punching us or something. Oh, because I don't know if it counts because we were near a wall or something, but we certainly did that. Oh no, wait. Maybe I have done that before. I don't remember. A grotty, super resilient resin. Lovely. Right. Okay. It says he's on Park Boulevard, which is to the north. I know that. I didn't read exactly where, but he should be fairly noticeable. Because he'll either have an arrow over him, or he'll have a black suit and a red shirt on, so... Backhand disarmer, thank you, Neo. Is this him? Probably not.
Looks like it. Sunglasses.
Oh, fucking hell. Could be him. Right, I wondered how long you had to hold that down to start building up heat. That's how long you have to hold it down. That is a long time. I mean, I guess if nothing's happening in the fight, it, so, you know, uses up some time, but...
You know how everywhere you go there's always a bike? It's
Yep.
always the same. That is what Japan's like.
Yep. Yeah, that is not a thing unique to the Yakuza series. That is a thing that happens in Japan. Yeah, every video you see outside in Japan, there's bikes everywhere.
Yeah, and they're all the same one.
Yeah, it's like one company sells them all. It's like whenever you see someone in a horse mask, it's always... You've got a picture in your head now of what I'm talking about, and that proves my point. That horse mask, the one that looks like it's going... Ugh. It's like there's one company that makes them.
And it's brown and it's got his eyes sticking out. It's like me.
That's the one, and it's got its mouth open, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
with a white stripe down its neck.
Oh, that might be him, actually. Yeah, you're right. Looks a bit like Natsuki. For anyone who knows who Natsuki is. Right, okay. Hey, are you... Kiryu, is that really you? It's me. You know me. Jeez,
Bill.
I haven't seen... Go on.
It's Bill.
It's Bill. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that Pro ZD thing. Yeah, it's me, Bill. Okay. I'm the one. You know that PC you didn't know who it was? Look at the screen now. Yeah, it says Bill's PC. It was me all along. Huh. Oh, okay. I'm the guy you met ages ago. Oh, right. I didn't give a shit. No one does. I haven't seen you in ages. Remember? I'm Mina from the Mars Fighters. We got out of that mess together 2 years ago, right? It was your mess to begin with. Hey, don't just shut me down. At least do it with a solid comeback, would ya? Like, you two were the ones who messed with me. Get some wordplay in there. Wait. Is that wordplay? Maybe. It's not exactly two Ronnies level, is it? Well, you haven't changed much. Anyway, I heard you've been missing for about half a year. Where'd you hear that? I ran into Kitagawa earlier. You got him worried. He's been looking for you. Hey, hold on a sec. Is that true? Yeah. Once Kitagawa heard Mina was in Kamurocho, he dropped everything and came straight here. Hey, Mina, buddy, you probably ought to head back, huh? Sounds like Kitagawa's worried sick about you. That's right. That's right, man. You don't have to be stubborn. Just go find your friend. Apologize. So, Jesse Jackson is not the king of black people. I love that South Park episode. It's brilliant. Apologize. And he's wiggling his naked arse at Randy's face. Get back to being a team. Get off my back. I'm Mina, the Mars fighter. Why should I apologize to my equal, my partner, just because we ain't a team anymore? Besides, now that I'm gone, Kitagawa's doing better than ever. Yeah, it's because he's jealous of the fact that, yeah, this reminds me of something very specific in real life. I'm not going to name names, but a couple of people that used to do something together, and then one got jealous of the other one's popularity, and then they still host a podcast together. But anyway, besides, now that I'm gone, Kitagawa's doing better than ever. Even if I went back, there's no way our old agency would let us get back together. I'd just be dragging him down. Man. It's clear Kitagawa wants to do Manzai with Mina. Maybe I'll give him a call. Beep. Hey, hold on. Kiryu, you're not going to call Kitagawa, are you? That's what I promised him. Now that I've found you, I have to let him know. I can't let you do that. Man, I can't face him right now. Fine. If you're so set on calling him, I guess I've got no choice. Sorry, Kiryu, but it's time for a real punchline. Yeah, I assumed this was going to turn into a fight when he had two mates with him. Or not. Okay. Just a fight with him, then. Right, given that there's barriers here that I can walk behind, I'm going to try that heat action that's so... What the fuck is this? Also, he's got so little health. What the fuck is this music? Seriously. I killed him with one drop kick. I was going to stand behind the barrier and try and do that heat action. It involves you having to have a barrier between you. I didn't even get a chance. Why didn't you guys help me? Have you seen this guy? He ain't just some street thug. Yeah, exactly. If Kiryu came your way, you wouldn't fight him either. Only you'd be stupid enough to pick a fight with a real beast, Mina. No, I'm not a beast. I'm a dragon. Dragon of Dojima. Why do I even pay you guys? Does he pay them? Hey, Kitagawa. I found Mina. We're around West Park. You'll see us when you get here. West Park's a pretty big place. I'd have given him more specific than that, but alright. Oh, how am I going to face Kitagawa now? Finn eshed him. Yeah, a one drop kick fight. That was pretty amusing. Okay. There's nothing more worthless than a Manzai comedian who can't Manzai. that's a word pun. Man's eye. I don't know what pun that would be, but it's a pun for the eye of a man. So, build your own. It's a sort of an IKEA joke. You've got all the bits. Here's an Allen key. Get on with it. Kitagawa knows exactly how you feel. What? Kitagawa's always wanted to do more man's eye, just like you. He's been looking for you all this time. Kiryu, you've got to help me. Would you play the straight man to my funny man? After so long out of the game, my comedy edge might have gone rusty. I've got to sharpen up. You better shape up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, that Coke tastes a bit funny. It's alright, but it's not as nice as the Morrison stuff. If I can't even hack a joke, I'll never be able to look Kitagawa in the eye again. Why me? Yeah, Neo's just pointing out that guy's face in the background. I didn't even notice that. What? It looks like he's constantly going, what? Yeah, that's amused me. Why me? I'm begging you, man. I don't want to run away anymore. I'm going to get back into comedy if it kills me. Don't go that far. Please, you're my last chance to get my man's eye groove back. Just this once. Thanks a million. Here we go. Give me something snappy, reactive. Know what I mean? Not really. Did I ever tell you I've been training for a marathon across Japan? Oh, it's actual choices. Okay. Does it matter? Probably not. So? I love that that's one of the choices. How do I even come back to that? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, they're not actual serious answers then, so I might just go with so, because it amused me.
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me. These sound like... Yeah, the first one sounds like something you might say. The middle one sounds like Kiryu doesn't have a clue what to say, and then the third one's just funny, so I'll go with 3. Neo says 3 as well. So? I like the slow arm cross. Like, So? God, that one stung. Really? The sadistic comeback, huh? Well, I guess that one's technically a classic. Here, that brutal comeback deserves a reward. Really? You got 10,000 yen for saying one word. Imagine that, 5 grand a letter. What are you doing? Sorry, I read that with wrong intonation. You told me I was the only straight man you'd ever need. Yes, there's a joke there. I'm looking for a straight man. Well, don't go to... There's one place you shouldn't go, that bar in the Champions District. Kitagawa. That's the only reason I've been on these stupid dramas and talk shows. I don't want anyone to forget the Mars fighters. Waving far away. All it took was a couple of blogs saying we can't improv or our reactions were too weak, and you just ran off. Yeah, again, very much in the vein of what I was talking about earlier about the podcast 2 people, where one of them takes any sort of criticism way too seriously, to the point where he doesn't even visit his own Reddit page anymore. Because, someone left a bad review. It's like, fucking get over it, you twat. Anyway. I thought you wanted to do man's eye with me, and now you give up after 1 or 2 schmucks heckle us? Kitagawa, I want to do man's eye with you again. Would you be my partner just one more time? Stand up, Mina. You'll always be my partner. That's weird. All the background sounds stopped. It's literally silent. Yeah. Weird. Kitagawa. And so the duo's friendship turned to love. Their married couple-style man's eye routine gave birth to years of joyous laughter. I love how there's a follow-up little bit of text. This has never happened before. And then they both... Wait.
Yeah, I thought the fans had stopped on my PS4 for a second.
Yeah, I thought my headphones had gone until I could still hear the clicking of the messages going through. Wait. Why am I stuck getting married to you? Funny zooms and music. Oh, crap. What was that? Okay. Kiryu, this will be the second time you've saved us. Thanks for everything. Oh, the background sounds back. Hey, we made a pretty good team. Maybe we ought to form a comedy trio. Yeah, so that was a joke about them getting married, I guess. What do you say? Please, no. What a great response. Well, I'll head back to the office. Time to convince my agent to let us get the band back together. Oh. And take this. It's the least I can do to thank you. Your autograph. Okay, we got Mina's autograph. I bet it's the same. It'd be a laugh if it's the same picture, but with his autograph on it. I can't carry anymore. Oh, that's an item. Minasawa's autograph. He's part of a comedy that's really popular. Is that... Oh. I'm wondering, because it's an autograph, can we sell that? I mean, I'm not going to, but I just... Okay, let's put away that, maybe? I don't know. I just want to see what it does. Maybe it's inequipable, maybe it does something. Thanks, Kiryu. Watch out for us, because the Mars fighters are aiming for the stars. See you around. Neo says, can you sell it? Yeah, that was my first thought. 5,000 experience. Nice. We got the comedy duo back together. Right, okay. Okay, can I equip that? No, I can't. So it's not a key item, which means we could technically sell it. Right, let me quickly just cross that off the list. Mars fighters. Okay, we've done that. Right, okay. Okay, yeah. There's a couple more sub-stories we can do. They are pretty hidden, though, so I'd have to look up where they are, but I think I've got a vague idea. Right. I might actually go and see what that autograph's worth, just for a laugh. Oh, sorry, half reading a thing, I've just read something there, but I don't want to spoil the surprise, so... That's luckily one of the taxi stops is right near the pawn shop, so there you go. I've been to the pawn shop so many times I actually remember where it is now, which is nice. Okay. No, these are item box items now. Where is it? Yeah, I read that in the guide. Look how much it's worth.
50 yen.
After all that, oh dear. Yeah, so that 10 grand we got was the real surprise, and I don't think that autograph actually does anything. So yeah, it's literally we can sell that. Brilliant. Oh dear, yeah, that's all it's worth. That's like that when Jack D did a comedy thing about taking something to Antiques Roadshow, and they're going, oh, well, it was made in the 4th century. Where did your grandfather get it? Oh, was he part of the military and all that? And then Jack D was going, you can see him sitting there going, And all they're thinking in their head is, I don't care if Fu Manchu made it with his feet. How much is it worth? And then he says, well, your grandfather owned this, and it might be worth all 10, 15 pounds. And will you be selling it? No, I won't be selling it. What would be the fucking point? Exactly that. It's like, oh, it's 50. Yeah, no, brilliant. I can buy myself nothing with that money. Can you sign an autograph again? Oh, why? Does a friend want it? No, it's just if I get 2 and I get 100 yen, it means I can have a go on an arcade machine. Tiger drop. I sensed the wind up of the punch there.
You can get to just before beating the plane on what's it called?
Oh, some arcade game.
Yeah, the Ninja Baseball Batman. That's the one.
Oh yeah, the very first boss. Yeah. I mean, technically you can get through the whole game on 1 credit. I can't, but I know someone that has.
So, yeah, somebody could, but I
It's
said you,
insane.
I meant I.
Yeah, true. I'd probably get even less. As much as I love beat 'em ups, I am absolutely no good at them, which is why I only play them at infinite credits.
That's how far I got on 100 yen.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you said about that, didn't you? The funny thing is that you found that machine. That is actually quite a rare machine. There's only about a couple of thousand of them.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm just looking. A lot of the quests we've missed we can only do at night. There's one involving going into the Poppos on Showa Street, apparently. We never go into Poppos because there's no point. Poppos.
This is one of those things I thought about doing afterwards, which is sort of like, oh well, I'll have to wait until next time if there is one. I was gonna put like, because I've got like an action cam, like a fake GoPro. Which I have like a strap that I can put around my chest or whatever, and just set it to record so that it's, you know, whatever's in front of me. I thought about like putting it on whilst I was playing the game, so I could get the some footage of
that'd be kind of cool actually.
Yeah. But it's like,
hold on, there's 4 of them. Wait.
I'd already been and gone and then thought about it.
Oh, that wasn't the heat action I wanted, never mind. Yeah, it's that thing, isn't it? You think of, oh, that would have been really good to do, but now it's been done, I can't do it. Keep forgetting you can't grab the sumos. Oh, turnover, nice. That was a, what is it when you hit him with the palm? Shote palm stroke. It's a Jushin Liger thing, a Japanese wrestler. Or at least it was, he's not wrestling anymore, but... See, go on, sorry.
Yeah, it's a good idea for the future, I think.
Yeah.
I'll remember it and try it next
Filming arcades. Nice.
time.
Okay. Yeah, Neo, sorry, I did read that, Neo, I read it in my head. Yeah, the one I'm looking for is the one near the save point, yeah. I went round the wrong road, that's why. So apparently going in and out of here does something. I don't know if we have to do anything while we're in here. But apparently leaving will activate something. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, how are you ever supposed to find that unless you go in here on a regular basis? I'm not sure, but...
Hold on.
Go on.
I'm just doing the same thing that Neo did, but with my own email.
By the Daruma point. Oh. By the save point. There you go. Yeah, he's done a little Dreamcast version. Nice. What do you think you're doing? You just think you can waltz on out of here with that? What? I mean, shoplifting? At your age? You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't think I touched anything when I was in there. Alright.
The power of my face.
Yes, I think you're making a mistake. I haven't taken anything at all, as Kiryu sort of slides to one side and loads of noodles fall out of his jacket. Oh, you stole those UFO noodles. Give them back. No! What was interesting as well was, sorry, just very quickly, there's a guy that I watch on YouTube that lives in Nigeria, and he's got a Patreon that people support him with, so he can do stuff that financially he'd never be able to afford to do, like go to a supermarket or eat at a cafe, things like that, because he's just, you know, so poor. And it's really cool. He got enough. Someone gave him money and said, "Your mission is to go to a supermarket you've never been to and only buy foods you've never heard of before." So he was going in there and buying things. He's saying, "I have never heard of sweet corn in a can," and things like that. It was really funny. I like doing his accent. He's got a cool accent. Yeah, he was buying things like that. And now I've completely forgotten why I was telling this story. No, I do that all the time. I start a story and then completely forget why I was telling it. Something to do with what was happening anyway. But yeah, he bought the stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, I've completely forgotten why I was telling that story. Sorry.
Related to what I was saying or not?
I don't know.
He's going around filming stuff.
Yeah, my memory's really strange. The trouble is that I think of 3 things at once, and then everything goes out of my head at the same time. Yeah, if I remember it, I'll let you know. But anyway, why don't you save both of us trouble and hand over the goods? I haven't got anything. Well, still think I'm a shoplifter? No, I don't. Sorry to have put you through all that. One of our part-timers must have made a mistake. Regardless, that's no excuse to be embarrassing a valuable customer. Here, Please accept this along with our sincerest apologies. 1,000 yen. Okay, I mean, whatever. You could have just said sorry, I guess, but... Mr. Park-san is in chat. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello. And Yakobu is the co-host here today. Not that it's ever anyone else, but I just might say that. Yes, of all the gamut of co-hosts I've ever had, don't be so quick to judge. Yes, of all the people I've ever had, he's certainly one of them. Quite well, answers Mr. Park-san. Good. Don't be so quick to judge your man next time. In Kamurocho. I've been doing that all week. Just thinking of that when he sings that. It's the only bit of the song I can do. Kamurocho. Because I don't speak Japanese. That's the only bit I know. I'll try, sir, but you must understand that shoplifting's been absolutely out of control lately. Even with our high-tech security cameras, the thieves are still getting away. Sometimes it's makeup, other times it's the latest toy or gadget. They're practically robbing us blind, and I simply refuse to tolerate it any further. Mr. Parker says Japanese isn't too hard to pronounce. No, but given that I don't speak it at all, I only know sort of random words, bits of Japanese. I couldn't speak a sentence. And also it's being sung, which doesn't help.
Yeah, I can't remember the lyrics at all, so...
No, exactly, and Yakobu speaks way more Japanese than I do, so... Yeah, mine's basic to the point of I couldn't even carry a basic conversation. I just know certain... Most of the Japanese I know is about food, which is basically what my life orientates around, so... But yes, they're practically robbing us blind. Oh, I read that already. I think they're going to make us stake out this Poppos, you know. Sounds like you've got it pretty rough. I really hate to ask this, especially after what just happened, but would you mind catching some of these morons on our behalf? Yeah, this is where this is going. I've learned bits of it from playing so much Yakuza imports and general knowledge. Yeah, that's basically... This game and watching some Japanese food videos is basically how I know any Japanese. Oh, and learning how to play Mahjong, that's helped as well. But where else is the word Yaku going to be? Funnily enough, the winning parts of... a winning hand in, or the bit that will give you the points of a winning hand in Mahjong is called a Yaku. So there you go. Yakubo. So there you go. Huh? Why would you ask me?
What some streamers call me.
That's what some streamers call me. Are you the Solid Snake? That's what some people call me. Those hooligans are already familiar with my staff and security, but if a stranger like you were to do a stakeout, yeah, called it. They never suspect a thing. Now please, you've got to help us somehow. Yes, you need to be anonymous in this shop. Who are you? I'm the most famous person in this entire town, but go on. I'd be willing to give you compensation, of course. You could earn part-time wages just standing around. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mr. Park-san, we wined and dined the hostess and we gave her some Solid Snake. She goes, oh, I can feel some of your heat within me, and we made jokes about man gravy and cock porridge and all that sort of thing. So, you could earn part-time wages just standing around. So you want me to do undercover security? I guess, why not? Okay, sure, why not? I could do that, as long as it's just staking out the area. If anything, I'm cut out for this type of job. Oh, you're really serious? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Come on inside and I'll fill you in on the details. Kiryu is absolutely packing heat. Yeah, boy, he is. This aisle gets hit pretty often, what with all the magazines, makeup and other expensive items. In which case you think they'd have put it in line with the counter so we could keep an eye on it, wouldn't you? But, okay. Really? Even though it's out in the open like this? Excuse me a minute. Sorry about that, could have muted the mic, I just realised. At this angle, it's hard to see from the registers. Yeah, so move it to a different aisle then. Plus, makeup is so small, it's easy to steal no matter where it is. I guess it's popular to sell to friends and such. I remember being in a little game shop in our town centre. What used to be there, it probably isn't anymore, because nothing's there anymore. But the guy... Sorry?
Was it stolen?
What was it? What was that thing in Father Ted? She got stolen. Oh God, what happened? What did she get stolen? No, she was stolen. They stole her in the night.
She
You
was
can't. You can't.
robbed.
Yeah, she was robbed, Ted. You don't understand. Yeah, you can't even be safe in your own home without fear of your own body being robbed. No, I was going to say. Nah, it's gone. People really do that. Sheesh, what is the world coming to?
There was a game shop somewhere.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah, that was it. I need someone to remind me of what I said so I can carry on the story because I totally forget the start of what I said. Yeah, and there was a guy that used to come in there and he said, "You looking for any gaming magazines?" To the bloke who ran it, and the bloke went, "We don't really sell magazines." And he went, "No, I mean, do you want any?" And he went, "I don't know, why?" And he sort of went, "Oh, okay," and he slinked off. And then one of the other workers went, "You do realise who that guy was, don't you?" And they went, "No." They went, "He's a guy who comes in and goes, 'Do you want anything to drink or do you want any magazines or whatever?' And you go, 'Yeah, I'd like the magazine with the latest demo disc on front of it that's worth $5.00. And the guy go, "Oh, okay." And then he'd walk away and you'd think that was weird. And then 5 minutes later he'd turn up with it in his hand and go, "Yeah, I'll take it. I'll give it to you for £1." And you think he's obviously just gone and stolen that. Apparently he'd come into random shops and offer people food and then just go and steal the food and then sell it to them cheaper than they could have bought it for. I don't know if he was just desperate for money or what, but he didn't seem homeless, so... Mind you, if he was making enough money, he's obviously made enough money to not look homeless, so I don't know. Condemn stealing, yeah, exactly. Hello, Cartonia, welcome, hope you are well. Anyway, yes, I need to look for people suspicious stealing things. That was why I told that story. Confront them before they leave the store. Think you can do that? Yeah, if I see someone trying to pull something, I'll get up all in their face. No problem. That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of shoplifting at around this time of day, so I'm sure you'll find someone if you watch closely enough. Now go get those bastards. All right. You fopping bastards. All right, I'll see what I can do. No swearing. Fop off, you petrophile. I'll let you know when the time's up. Good luck. Okay, so there are 3 customers in here. Right, okay, so I get 3 chances then, I guess. A young girl looking at makeup, a young guy looking at manga, and a businessman looking at bento boxes. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say there was a guy over there, so one of these people could very well be a shoplifter. Well, it's probably not going to be the guy with the bento box unless he can get them in his bag, because they're pretty big. So... Convenience stores do sell pretty decent makeup after all. How wonderful. Okay, do I have to... Okay. What was that? She's on her way out. What should I do? If we stop the wrong ones, do we miss out on a really good reward? That's all I really care about. Let me just have a quick look. I'm not going to ruin the quest or anything. I just want to know if there's a reward. If there isn't, then I don't care. Chapter 6. Give me a sec. Again, this is probably not the ideal way to play it, but I don't like missing out on stuff. Okay, shoplifter. Okay. Right, okay, no, there's not a great reward, so I don't really care. Right, okay. So, I haven't looked up who's guilty or anything. Right, so do we reckon she pocketed anything? It sort of looked like she did, but I think they're going to make them all suspicious, aren't they? Because otherwise there'd be no mystery. So I don't know. I think the thing is, that hand movement was so small that I might let her go on the assumption that they wouldn't make the first one guilty, just based on that and nothing else. Park-san says, no, as in, no, she did steal something, or no, she didn't. What do you reckon? Because I don't think she did. If they're going to make them didn't, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't steal, right, okay. Let her go. She doesn't quite fit the image of a shoplifter. Again, there's no image for a shoplifter. I hate this thing where people go, oh, it's like going, oh, he's got the look of a paedophile, and you go, paedophiles and steal it, and anyone who causes crime don't have a specific look. That's the point. But anyway. Okay. So yeah, because with makeup, it's so small that she could be making any move and make it look like she was stealing something, so... Sweet, they got the new issue I've been looking for. Yeah, that was a bit dodgy. He's on his way out. What should I do? I'm gonna stop him to see what happens. I think, because that was more, to me, that was more of an obvious grab than that woman was, but I don't know, it all seems pretty generic movement, so we'll see. Hold it right there, Buster. I don't believe you paid for that. What? Empty out your pockets. Let's see what you got. Oh, shit. Kiryu said Buster. Ah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Aha. What's this? I haven't seen you pay for that yet. I, was just about to take it to the register. Yeah. Oh, right. So he was stealing something. Okay. Tell me about it in the office. Or you could tell that to the police, if you prefer. Shouldn't we be keeping an eye on the guy at the bentos? Well, fuck. Bingo. Looks like we caught him red-handed. Say, would you mind keeping watch a little longer? You know, in case anyone else manages to slip through the cracks while I'm occupied. Okay. The trouble is that the bento guys face the other way. I'll stay at my post a little while longer. See, I'd have gone into the back left corner to look at him from the side, but I don't think we get a choice. Yeah, we're so far away, this is ridiculous. I'm so sick of these bento lunches. Yeah, again, they're making the movement so suspicious. He said he was sick of them, so my assumption is he didn't take anything. Also, where would he have put it? Well, maybe he put it in his bag, but I don't know. Would they do... In fact, if we're only looking for one robber, we've already got him. So, I don't know. It's Parkson says, I don't know, he did it? Yeah, I'm guessing, unless they're working as a duo, there's probably only one person stealing stuff, so... What do we reckon? Anyone else want to vote? You want to stop him?
Yeah.
Alright, let's stop him and find out. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Alright, okay, stop him, find out. Hold it right there, mister. I don't believe you paid for that. Excuse me? I don't have anything on me. You wouldn't be trying to shoplift anything, would you? What a rude accusation. Oh, turn out your pockets, yeah. I've been having lunches here for a while now. Maybe I'll take my business elsewhere. You were sick of them anyway. Fine, but before that, cough up what you took. All of it. Maybe they all stole something, actually, thinking about it. There, are you satisfied? No, it looks like I made a mistake. Oh, shit. I'm very sorry to have bothered you. I might not make much, but at least I'm not a thief. How about treating me with some respect? Well, you not looking around then looking like you pocketed something might have helped, but there you go. Guess I blew that one. Oh well, we got one and we missed one. So unless that woman was guilty as well, I don't know. I really appreciate all the help you've given me. I can't believe you found a criminal in such a short time. You've been a great help. Guess I have a knack for finding people like that. Maybe we could have just accused all of them, and that would have meant we definitely caught who'd shoplifted. But you also accused someone else of shoplifting, even though they didn't take anything at all. Oh, so there you go. They do factor it in. I'd rather not make our honest paying customers feel uncomfortable, you know. Sorry about that. In any case, here's your day's pay. 1,000 yen. Wasn't that what he gave us outside for accusing us of shoplifting? That makes sense, actually, thinking about it. We got 1,000 yen for being accused, so because we accused someone, we got 1,000 as well. Nice. Thanks again for your help. Hope to see you around soon. 3,000 experience. Alright. I like how people say stuff like, I won't bring my business here again. Yeah, you're one guy we're going to go bankrupt off a daily bento lunch. No, you'd be surprised. Some of those bentos are expensive. Right, catch the shoplifter.
Some of them are 500 yen plus.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them have got beef in them, you know. Right, okay. Yeah, see, that's made another one appear on the map, look.
I think they're about 550 on average.
Okay. So.
A full bento.
Frey bentos. That's a market worth tapping into. Put them in a tin. No one will understand the pun, but it'll amuse me. That's why my businesses all went under. I was just doing it to amuse myself.
Yes.
Right, okay. So I don't know if these are linked, but I read that there was one quest that wouldn't unlock until we'd done that quest we just did. So I don't know if these are connected or not, but...
I still don't get it, but you did make the line worthwhile. So
It's just because it sounds like Frey Bentos.
yes.
Which is a type of canned pie, which is a joke I've made before, because they keep saying canned pie. There you go. Oh, I can't do the fucking finisher on it. I fucking hate the sumo guys. You can't do finishers on them. Well, you could do rolling finishers on them, I guess. Like that.
Still don't get it.
Nope. I think we're almost done here. Thank you. Yeah, Frey Bentos pies come in a tin, and bentos.
Got it.
So I was saying Frey Bentos. That was it, really. There's no more joke to it than that, really. Okay. I just didn't notice until now that the word bento sounds like Bentos, and then Frey Bentos. So, yeah. Majima Cone. Right, okay, how are we doing on health? Oh, not good, actually. I might go and get myself a beef curry, because I think they serve those in here. They do drinks as well. I'll have milk. Why not? The Majima thing in chat, nice. Oh no, I'm thinking of the other place. Oh well. Let's have carbonara, why not? I haven't had carbonara in ages. Oh, okay, that didn't fill me up as much as I thought it would. Never mind. Oh well, let's get some more then. Drinking fresh mango juice. I think that every time I come in here as well. Oh, spaghetti with meat sauce. Yeah, boy. We've done all the menus, so it doesn't matter what we order any. Right. It all helps though.
Is that sauce to go on a meat?
Yeah, exactly. This is sauce to go on chicken. Oh, there's chicken in it. No, we just thought we'd tell you. Oh, thanks very much. And if you wanted to know what it looked like, ta-da! So there you go. Is that a pen on the board? Oh no, I thought it was when someone leaves a blackboard pen on a thing, but it's a poster. Why would there be a pen on it?
I've flipped a D-sized.
Oh, like a
battery.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, like an old electronics battery. That anything electronics from the 80s had D batteries. Oh, no, C batteries. They're the round ones, aren't they? This game does take the idea of eating different foods and getting new experience a bit literally. You have to. By eating everything in every restaurant, I got given a shirt. So there you go. I ate in every restaurant. All I got was this lousy shirt. Yes. Although it does give me a good boost when we talk to hostesses. So yeah. Oh, actually, we've got it on us. I can show you it. Yeah, there you go. Again. Dragon shirt.
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt.
Quite literally. Why does it keep unequipping one of my weapons? It's weird. Okay. I saw a child just now. Now then. Right. Is he lost? A kid that age shouldn't be wandering around town alone. My balloon flew away. What's the matter, little guy? Are you lost? No, he just said his balloon flew away. Weren't you listening? My balloon. Oh, it flew away. And if I don't have it, I'll never see my mummy again. Why do you need a balloon to see your mum? Oh, because she said meet me and hold a balloon or something. Parkson says old consoles had massive power ports and the devil's pitchfork adapters. Yeah, I've seen that episode of AVGN. I'd never seen those devil pitchfork things until he showed them though, because I never owned a console older than a Master System. Because before that we had microcomputers, like Commodore 64 and the Amiga. So I never really had an old console. But yeah, why do you need a balloon?
I think those ones are screw-in terminals as well as opposed to...
Yeah, you literally have to physically screw them in with a screwdriver. That seems like an arse ache. But yeah, I've seen the Atari 2600 era type consoles, and what was the one with no graphics, the Odyssey? Yeah.
Because in Europe they tend to not have that type of terminal. They just
plug
it in.
Exactly, that seems like more of an American thing. So I wondered the reason why I never had that was because they just didn't happen over here. Because the only time I've ever seen them is in American things. So RF adapters hooked into your cable port. Yeah, it's a bit before my time, I think. I hate that phrase, but it literally is. I still enjoy the games of that time period. I just never had the console experience of them, like the Atari era type stuff. Is that it? I love how that balloon stayed in place this whole time, though. Mummy said if I had a red balloon, she could always find me, even if I was really lost. Did I play the BBC Micro? No, I have played games on it though. I've played games from that system, but in terms of I've completely forgotten the word. Emulation. Yeah, I've played BBC Micro games on emulation, but not on an actual system. No. Same with well, I was going to say the same with Commodore 64, but I have actually played on a Commodore 64 because we had one when I was a kid. So before we got any consoles or anything. Not that we were well off, because the Amiga was in my brother's room and all the games were copied, and then the C64 was in my room. The only time we ever bought games was when they were second hand and 50p each or whatever. But I think we probably got the console second hand anyway, so he needs his red balloon to reunite with his mother. I need to do another share play, but I'll be back to chase the balloon in a moment. Okay.
Yeah, we never had a new console until the PlayStation was out.
I'm trying to think, what was that? What was the first console we got that was actually new? I don't think it was. Maybe it was the Mega Drive, because I remember the Mega Drive box, but I don't remember the box for the Master System. So maybe we got that unboxed. Probably from a car boot sale where we got most of our stuff from. But back in the days when car boot sales were more of a thing, now everyone realises they can make more money online. No one bothers. So either that, or when you go to a car boot sale, how much is this? Because there's no price, and they go, hold on a second. They pick up their phone and start looking on eBay, and you go, forget it. I don't I don't get up at 6 in the morning to go to a car boot sale to fucking pay eBay prices, do I? Otherwise, I'd just sit at home and use eBay. But whatever. I love the fact that one of the choices you can tell this kid is to stop crying and behave.
It's like, how much is the one I'm watching gone up by?
Yeah, exactly. They go, oh, well, we'll have to sell it to you for 40 quid because one went for 40 quid last week. And it was like, well, I'm at a car boot sale. You put a price on it and shut the fuck up. Plus the fact that if there are prices on gaming stuff at car boot sales now, they've usually pre-looked up what they're worth, and then therefore there's no point in going.
Yeah.
But Neo says, yeah, that is annoying. Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's slightly more, more annoying when they say, well, it sells this much at CX. Well, we're not at CX, are we?
Yeah, exactly. It's like when what is it? Someone comes to your shop and goes, oh, I'd like to buy said item A or whatever, and you go, item A is £50, and they go, well, the shop down the road's got selling it for 20, and they were like, right, so why don't you go to the shop down the road then? Well, they haven't got any. Right, well, I'll tell you what, they're 20 quid here and we haven't got any either, so either pay 50 quid or fuck off. That doesn't mean anything. If they've not got any, it's not worth anything, is it? So why don't you wait till they're back in stock over there and then buy one over there, unless you want it now, in which case pay the 50 or get out. So, up to you. Anyway, yes, I will find this child's balloon for him. Well, I can see it from here, but it's even worse when you're in a charity shop. Yeah, that takes the piss if they're checking prices in a fucking charity shop. They should just be happy to get the money, surely. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll get that balloon for you if you dry those tears and stay strong. Can you do that for me? Okay. You really think you can find my balloon, mister? Well, I mean, it is just there, but yeah. You bet. Oh, wait right here and I'll bring it back to you in no time. We have to do like a thing where we have to attach loads of balloons to Kiri so we can float up and grab it. Okay. Control the camera with the right stick in order to keep track of the red balloon. Oh, we actually have to physically do this. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh, shit. It's getting away. Get out of the way! Hopefully we can't get into random fights. Oh, shit. Hold on. Don't fail me now. See, I could have gone up in the corner there and it would have screwed me. Hold on, I've got to let it get ahead of me slightly. Oh shit, hold on. Fucking camera's screwing me over. Oh, it's lowering, it's lowering! I don't know why I'm getting so excited by this, it's fun though. Come on, you little bitch.
You can do this in Spider-Man 2 on PS2.
Oh, what, follow a balloon?
Yeah.
Reminds me of chasing the pigeons for that USB stick thing I had to do, that was funny. I won't be able to read chat for a while, so you'll have to wait for that message. Oh, hold on, it's coming down. Ah, no! Come on. Oh, did I get it? This balloon is pretty much deflated, but maybe the kid will want it anyway. Excuse me, sir. Oh, that'll be the mum that followed the balloon. Is that your balloon? No. Some kid who got lost asked me to get this for him. He told me he couldn't see his mum again if he didn't have it. And after seeing him cry the way he did, there's no way I could turn him down. By any chance, would this child be around 10 years old? No, he's around 8, the perfect age for street-bought pornography. Yakuza reference. Yeah, I'd say he's about that age. Wait a minute, you wouldn't happen to be his mother, would you? Yes, I am. Could you please take me to him? Sure, follow me. It reminds me of that bit in, what is that game where you have to follow a red, Heavy Rain at the start, where you have to follow that red balloon thing. Mummy, you really came to find me. Of course I did. But, Massa, how did you get here all by yourself? Probably following the balloon, I imagine, which is basically what we just did. It was easy. I had the red balloon, so I knew you'd come to get me, just like you promised. At least this child's got a different face to all the rest of them. Remember that in Kiwami 2, where every child had the same jacket with a slightly different pattern on it?
Yeah.
What is he talking about? Well, my husband and I went through a divorce last year, and my ex was given custody of our son, Massa. As a condition of the divorce, I bought him a balloon. No, I was never allowed to see my son again. That can't be legal, surely. I mean, just in terms of one of the terms of the divorce is that you never see your child again. I don't think that's actually legal unless you've done something wrong. Mummy, I'm so happy to see you. Whenever we went into town, I always used to give him a red balloon so I could find him if he ever got lost. I told him that as long as he held on to it, he'd never be far away from me, that he could always see me again, no matter how scary things got. Notice the sad music as well. So that's what this is about. I missed you so much, sweetheart. Oh no, I missed you so much, sweetheart. This is all Mummy's fault. Mummy, are you crying? Well, these are happy tears, sweetie. At the same time, you're not legally allowed to see him, which seems dodgy at best, but okay. So let's just say you two met by chance today and leave it at that. After all, you can't let a child go home alone in a city like this. How about you take him most of the way? Oh. I doubt there'd be a problem with that. Yeah, I imagine if the choice is either be with his mother, who he's not legally allowed to see, or be on his own, I don't know how they'd decide that, but... Yes, you're right. Thank you so much, sir. Oh, and here's something for all you've done. I'm sorry it's not in the best of shape, but I hope you can find it useful. Please let it be the balloon, that'd be hilarious. Oh, okay, a caviar skin bag, why not? Okay, that's another present for a hostess, that's pretty cool, we don't have to buy one. I might put this incredibly valuable autograph in the item box. All 50 yen of it. Well, so long. Bye, mister. Thanks for finding my mummy. Okay, cool. Right, Park-san says, I've straight up told people when I worked retail for very little time, if it's worth less over there, then you get it over here. Hold on. If it's worth less over there, get it over there, or buy it here. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying, yeah. For the stupid fucking thing of people, oh, it's cheaper somewhere else. And you go, well, go there and buy it then. I got 8,000 experience. I remember Steve Merchant telling a hilarious story about him wanting to buy a laptop, and he said, oh, well, I saw it in so-and-so for this price, and I went to a second shop, and I tried to play it cool, And I went, yeah, I want to buy this laptop. And he went, it's 500 quid, mate. He went, oh, I was thinking more sort of, 350. I've seen it in another shop down the road, lying, of course. And the bloke went, oh, all right, better go and buy it there then, hadn't you? And he said, all right, I will then. And then walked out, and he went, I do actually need this laptop. So I went back in and went, yeah, I've had a rethink. That 500, what about 400? And the bloke looked at it and went, it's 500, mate. And he went, right. Could I not get some sort of deal? Could I get that carry case free with it, mate? And the bloke went, that carry case comes free with that laptop anyway. And Steve went, I'll take it. So he goes, my negotiating got me basically store price anyway. So yeah, it's just funny. He picked the one thing that came with it free anyway. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So, are there any other subquests we can actually do? The boy and his balloon. We've done that. Yeah, you haggled into the store's actual price. Mr. Try and Flee Me, I can't do till midnight. So, all the quests, I only know the name of them. So I'm just going to have a quick look. I can start a quest now that I can't finish till chapter 10. So I don't know if... I suppose we could do that. Convenient robbery, what was that? There's an old man in front of New Serena. Watch out for renovations. That sounds like that quest we did already. I'd have to check that off stream because it involves having to go through all the sub-lists again. Try and catch me. Tony. Finish convenient robbery. Maybe that's the one we just did. So, there's a guy in front of New Serena, apparently, unless I've read that wrong. I may well have done. Although the story is there as well, so I've got to be careful not to activate the story. Although I think that only activates if you go inside. No, New Serena's the other side. Hold on. Yeah, Darte is the story. So New Serena... No, New Serena is that side. Can we go in without talking to him? Don't know. Neo's off the bed. Thank you very much, Neo. Have a good one, and good night.
Good night, Neo.
Oh, there's one quest that we can do by going to the end of South Theatre Alley, south of Macbol, which I think is one of the side streets, which is maybe why we never found it. Because when do you ever go up the side streets all the way to the end? No, okay, it's the other one then. Again, unless I've read it wrong, I'm pretty sure I've got that right though. Yeah, here's Macbol. No, wait, Macbol's up there, isn't it? Oh, south. Okay, yeah, I forgot there was another street. Just yeah. It says south of it. I assumed it doesn't mean the street it's actually on, and like the street to the south of it. But I could be wrong, unless I've just read the trigger for this wrong. But can't seem to activate that one. It says chapter 9, so we should be able to do it. Travel to the end of Theatre Alley, south of Macbol. Theatre Alley. We are in. I'm going to check this actually. Theatre Alley. Yeah. South of Macbol. We are in the right one then. So maybe we have to go to a shop door or something? I don't know. I didn't read what the quest was, so... Huh. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Right, okay, so... We've got two choices, really. Well, we've got three choices, I suppose. We either carry on trying to find subquests, which might take me a little while. We could start another hostess, or we could move the story on. Moving the story on means going to the other city. I think. I think I read that. So yeah, that's about it, really. I'll continue looking, though. Sushi Gin. There's one we can start in Sushi Gin, apparently, but it says I can't finish it until chapter 10. So I don't know if that's even worth starting now. I mean, I could start it, I suppose, because maybe you have to start it in daytime, and you can't start it at night time, so... oh, should have just taken the taxi, it's just there. The sushi one is a scam. Yeah, I don't want spoilers on Quest, thanks, but thanks anyway. Right, okay. Let's go down there. Might as well start this one now. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the help on that. If I actually ask for help, that's fine, but yeah, I don't want spoilers on anything. Don't worry, don't be upset or anything, I'm just saying, you know. I've had to tell several people that, because I know they're excited that I'm playing these games, which is totally fine, because I get that. But, yeah, ideally I don't want spoilers anyway. Okay, Sushi Jin is... No, it's this way. Because there was someone before when I can't remember who it was now, when I was playing like a dragon, i.e. 7. Oh, I walked right past it. And they were saying, oh, you want to go here to get a good reward, but they were saying things like, you want to go here and you get a really good sword for this person. I was like, can you just tell me where the stuff is rather than telling me what it is when I'll get there? Because I prefer to go, oh, brilliant, or whatever, and find out what it was. I think it was someone telling me what the end result was of beating the... what was the battle tower, whatever it was called, yeah. Telling on item. Yeah, I mean, they were nice enough, they just didn't realise they were spoiling stuff for me. And when I told them, they went, oh, sorry, and that was the end of it, really. So apparently going in here will activate something. Yes, welcome, let me show you to your seats. I'm not hungry right now. There's somewhere else I've got to be. Do you know what? I just heard a glimpse of a song in the background and it sounded like Kamaracho. It said go here. Maybe I have to eat something. Tuna Fund. I know the quest is called Tuna Fund, so that gives you an idea of what it might be, but let me find the thing on here. Oh, you must complete Watch Out for Renovations. I completely missed that. Okay, so I need to do that one first. I'm going to make a note next to that. Okay. Watch out for renovations. Okay. Watch out for renovations is... you must complete convenient robbery to get watch out for renovations. So what one was convenient robbery? Yeah, I'm thinking that was the one in the convenience store just now. Yeah. If that was what you were going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Robbery. Was it a chapter 5 sub-story? Trouble is, I haven't... robbery... What the fuck chapter was convenience robbery in then? I have got the remastered guide open, don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Convenience robbery. Maybe this was something we could have done way, way earlier. Oh, I don't know, I can't find it now. But apparently that should have unlocked this one, so I don't really understand what's going on. Are we near a save point? Yeah, okay. I'm going to dump an item, and maybe we have... Oh, no, wait, no, I need to be hungry, don't I? So dumping items won't make any difference. Do I need to eat in there to activate it, maybe? Because we've already done the whole menu, so... I could get into a fight and lose a bit of health, I suppose, but...
Have you done both the sub-stories?
Yeah, it says... Oh, wait, convenient robbery. No, I've still got that written down. Hold on. You must have cleared the returnee to unlock convenient robbery. Returnee... Head to the gate on Tenkechi Street. Okay, maybe we need to do that first. Hold on. Tenkechi Street. Okay, we're literally here. Head to the gate. I assume it means this one. But we were just here, so... does that not look like the guy we need to meet? I don't know what's going on. Oh, unless returnee only works at night, in which case we can't do any of these now. Trouble is, I need to know if chapter 6 was at night or not. Silver Screen Dragon... bouncers. It doesn't say, but I think if returnee only activates at night, then we can't do that entire chain of quests until we get to night time. So, is there anything left? Murder at Cafe Alps, we can't do that until later. Stealing from the Dragon's Hoard. Chapter 9. We might be able to do that one. I'll check on that one. If we can't do that one, then I don't think we've got any left.
Where are we up to?
Complete your fortunes told here, and then travel to Theatre Alley south of Macbol. Your fortunes told here was that was okay. That was the fortune teller with the crystal ball. So this one should have unlocked as well. The trouble is, if stealing from the Dragon's Hoard doesn't unlock until nighttime either, we can't do that one either. So yeah, I think we're pretty much stuck in terms of sub-stories for now. I think we've done them all, at least in ones we can activate, at least that I can work out. So
Yeah.
the only things we've got left are to advance the story, because we can't do any more anyway, or do more hostess stuff, because once we've left this town, the hostess stuff is only in this town. So we need to decide whether we want to move the story or do another hostess. I mean, unless we do all 3 hostesses now, which is ridiculous, we'd have to come back and do it later anyway. So
how many have we? Is there 3 left?
let me have a look. Yeah, so what it is, and I read this, so one of them will only unlock once you've done the rest, so there are 2 more at Shine, and then I don't know where the last hostess comes from. Maybe it's in this city though, so it's either Shine or Jewel. But we've got 2, technically only 2 left, and then it unlocks a 3rd one, so yeah.
Still, it would take a while, wouldn't it, to do one more?
I mean, the thing is, we don't have to do it all now. We could start one now.
Yeah.
So I could do that, and then we can just go until whenever you want to go or whatever. Do you want me to help you with the last hostess location? Is it in one of the clubs? I need to know that at least. Because if it is, and is it in Kamurocho? Because I think I read that. Because if it is, then it's just one or the other, isn't it? I assume it will just be on the list of hostesses we can activate once we've done the other 9, and it just comes on there as a either that or it's a some sort of cutscene that activates or something. Oh, you have to. Oh, yeah, that's a good point as well. Actually, that's a very good point. We do have to go to Meb first. Yeah, you'd have to go to Meb first. Yeah. So, funnily enough, we actually go to Meb before each hostess anyway. And I actually almost forgot to do that, so that's a good point. We'll go to Meb first. The Men's Entertainment Bureau, I think.
Baka.
Men's Entertainment Baka! I love that when it translates it, it goes, something, something, Baka, and it comes up in the translation, you stupid fuck! No! There we go. Just avoided that fight, just about. Okay, Shine. All the world to see. Right, okay. Kana Momonogi. Okay, that's going to trip me up every time I read it. Just call her Kana. Right, so we need to know about Kana. Right, okay, so let me find the text one I've got. Okay. And then, okay. Kana. Can I help it? Right,
Kana Worms.
Kana Worms. That's another possible name for this episode. Kana Worms. Take-a-shita. A shita with a T in it. That's the other proposition for the name of this episode. Tell me about her. Kana's a real cutie who's pure of heart. Tired of life in Tokyo, she left to relax in the countryside for a while, but came back not too long ago. Her innocent aura has made her quite popular at the club. And she likes chicken? No, that's all I want to know, really. I just want to know if you'll give us a tip on what she likes food-wise. Her blood type is AB, and she's a Capricorn. She loves to eat, but I hear she won't go near sushi. Right, that's good to know. Hates sushi. She loves to eat. It's my kind of woman. Hee hee hee. You won't be able to get her out of your mind once you get a taste of her pure-hearted goodness. Okay. Well, we know she doesn't like sushi, so that's one thing. So at least that's something. Doesn't really answer any other question, but still. Right, to Shine we go. Okay. I love that when you knock someone over and they make that specific sound. Oh, do, 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 do. Sounds like you're knocking over a lineup of really tiny old men. Like dominoes. Okay, so... Probably could have taken the taxi. It might have been a bit quicker, but I don't know.
Could be Donimos.
Dominoes?
Donimos.
Donimos. Just
Yes,
spelled differently.
Yes. As in, Donny, and then or Don, and then
Don Quixote knows.
yeah, and then Mose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, A nose on A face. Yes. I have got a present. I've got a wallet. Oh, I've got that bag as well, which is handy because we got that bag from that quest, so we can give that as a gift. Okay.
Messijos.
Messijos. I was going to say, we got enough to power up. We need 10 more levels of experience, I think. So we're getting there. I don't know what we'll unlock next, but... Will you be visiting our club today? No, I'm still outside. Sorry?
I'm going to type what I said in case you misheard me.
Okay, go on. Messijos. Oh, sorry, I missed Green Fox saying he had to go. If you're still here, then thanks for coming, and have a good one. I don't think you're still here, though, sadly. I missed that, sorry. Donnie Mose. Oh, yeah, like, remember that when Moe in The Simpsons opened, what was it, Moe's Family Feed Shack, or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Can you eat a bit quicker? The oil's burning my skin. Alright, Kana. Can I get into your pants? Right, this way, sir.
Can I get him off, sir?
I recognise this one. Huh. Maybe they've just all got the same face, but I don't know. They've all got a soy sauce face, which again is not racist, apparently. It's always nice to meet someone new. Hopefully you'll like me after today. Sure.
Something about the lines on the... is the mic on?
Sorry, is the mic gone? No, I think I'm still here.
Yeah, he's
no,
still
okay.
there.
I tapped the thing, so maybe, yeah.
Yeah. The line on her jaw, you know how it lines up with her mouth?
Oh, yeah.
Sort of looks like a puppet, almost.
Yeah, is that a desperate attempt at trying to make one a little bit chubby? Because the rest of her body doesn't fit that. It's like they've added cheek, like when they do awful, what's it called, stage makeup to make your cheeks fatter, and it just looks like you've got a fake face on.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will once I get to know you. What would you like? Well, that's a question. Right, okay, so we've got absolutely no clue as to what sort of drinks she likes. I assume she likes alcohol because the last one didn't. So I might start with beer. Oh, yeah, that usually went down well. That Tantan can. I never pronounced it right, but Tanta Catan. So we'll try that just at random and see if that goes down well. I love this. Oh, she likes that. Half a heart. That's something. Okay.
Kana. No, can't say it.
Kana Tan. Yeah, I know. I knew what you were trying to do there. Kana Tantan. Did you want something to eat?
I need it in front of me before I can read it.
Let's go with. I joked about chicken, didn't I? Gold champagne. Yeah, I'm not spending 300 grand on a fucking hostess drink. Imagine that. You go, oh wow, you've got a whole heart out of it, and it's like, what, for 300 grand? Fuck off. That's like 10% of my money. There's of all the gifts you can give the hostesses, there's a coat in La Marche that's worth 2.5 million, which is basically all my money, and that's never getting bought unless I get really rich somehow one day. But there you go. Oh, you did write something. You said, what was it? They reused some of the hostesses from 4. 4 came after this. Maybe you mean from 2, I don't know. It does actually mention, by the way, glancing through the guide, that she's a returning character from Kiwami 2, so that does make sense. That's why we recognise her. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I joked about chicken. Everyone likes chicken, surely. I'll go with chicken, and if it doesn't work, then we'll try something else. But I need to write down Tanta can worked. Tanta half heart. Okay, try chicken. See how that goes. I love this. Okay, got it. I'll put it in the order then. Chicken got us absolutely nothing, so chicken equals nout. Right. Need to put that in the order. Yep, okay. I mean, this is the practice session anyway, so it doesn't really matter, because you only get a short session the first time round, as we know. Drinks are served. She turned like she was a robot. That was weird. Cheers. Canned pie. There we go. There's my Bray Bentos theme. Here you go. Yeah, this is always the same, so that's why I skipped this.
Kanpai Kana.
Kanpai Kana. You know, Kiru, you're pretty muscular. You work out, don't you? I remember that when Smithers he's making some point of Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns, you're awfully rich. Thank you, Smithers. I appreciate your candour, or whatever. And he thinks that was his entire point. Just you're rich, aren't you? Oh yes, I am. Thanks. You're pretty muscular. You work out, don't you? Kind of. I play baseball, mahjong, and fight. What was that? Sorry.
I'm a mathematician.
I can add you and me together and make spodge. I don't know. Are you from Tokyo? There'll be spodge later in your life. In your future, rather. I've seen it in my balls. Quite literally. That's right. I knew it. I could just tell you're a Tokyoite. Is that a word? A Tokyoite? I've been away from Tokyo for a bit myself, though. Why is that? Well, there are just too many people in Tokyo, you know. I was enjoying the simple life out in the countryside. Tokyo can definitely be overwhelming at times.
I'm just typing this in so I can read it again.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to see what Yakobu's going to come out with this time.
Tokyoite. That's how that's pronounced. Tokyoite.
Oh, like yeah. Is that a bit like octopus balls? Yeah. Takoyoti. Yeah, exactly. Ever since coming back, I can't bear to get on trains. Really? I love Japanese trains, they're great. Too many people? Right. Packed trains just feel so claustrophobic now. Countryside has spoiled me. I think I'm becoming a country girl. Do you ride cowgirl? Ha 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 ha. There were no trains where I was staying, and even the buses only stopped 3 times a day. You really must have been out in the boonies then. Don't know if I'd call it that, but fair enough. Out in the boonies. Is that a phrase? Like the boondocks, I guess.
Sounds like something my mum would come up with.
Yeah, that does sound like something an old person would say. Oh, you're really out in the boonies up there. It was about that time I realised this rice field was 300 feet tall. Yeah. Goddamn Loch Ness monster. Then. Oh yeah, there was practically nothing out there. I went to the train station just the other day, but the train was so packed I couldn't stand it. I just turned around and went home. Huh. Hey, don't laugh. There was just so many people on it. Maybe I just can't go. Maybe I should just go back to the countryside. Haha.
Or
but
go later in the day.
Yeah, or just wait 5 minutes for another train. Yeah, exactly. I know what trains are like. You know, like the best way to get around in Tokyo. Oh, I can't stand people who use like that. If I can't ride trains, I'm kind of stuck, huh? If you don't like duck, you're rather stuck. I was completely fine before I went to the country too. Sorry, what do you want out of this conversation? I wonder if I could ever get used to living in Tokyo again. That's going to be tough to overcome. Trains are definitely too overcrowded. How about getting round on a bicycle? Well, because anytime anyone leaves a bicycle in this city, it tends to be smashed over a goon's head. That's why. You imagine if Yakuza 6, Kiryu ends up going to jail and you go, oh, what have I been accused of murdering someone? No, you've smashed about 1,000 bikes and you need to finally pay compensation. All the signs and stuff it reads the save data on all your Yakuza games and works out how many weapons you've broken and then charges you for it later on in a later game. Right, okay, so how about you get around by bicycle? I mean, I assume she was doing that in the countryside anyway, but then she said she had to take the bus, so maybe she doesn't own one. The third one's too assumptive, i.e. we assume she's already got a bike. It's going to be tough to overcome. The trains are definitely too overcrowded. I mean, specifically the trains in Tokyo, in Tokyo Station when work's starting, yeah, but that's not true all the time. So most of the time they've not got that many people on them anyway.
Yeah, if you need to get to work, just be late all the time.
Yeah, just get a job that starts at like 12. Yeah, there you go. Maybe you could get a job as a, what was it, that comedian troupe or whatever. I don't know, I'm going to agree with her and say the trains are too overcrowded, because I think that's where they were leading you anyway, even though I don't think that's true, but I don't know that she wants to hear the first one, and the third one's assumpting that she's got a bike, so that was my guess anyway.
Want a solution.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want a solution, I want someone to agree that it's hard. So yeah, trains are too crowded. We'll go with that and see how that goes. Because also, answering these questions will give us some idea of what her personality is like and how we should answer other questions. So, I'm right there with you. The trains are definitely too crowded. Oh my gosh, right? There are just way too many people. I was fine before I went out to the countryside, but now I can't stand the thought of being packed shoulder to shoulder with so many people. Now you're making me worry about it. Well, joking about it does help me deal with it, but I can't keep saying things like that. Okay, that gave us half a heart, so at least that was positive. One way or another, I'm gonna get used to writing them again. No way I can survive here without them. Ha 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 ha. That was the world's most awkward conversation, but fine. By the way, Kiryu, I want to apologise to you in advance. I do talk about trains too much. Go on the Sunrise Express, the only overnight sleeper train left in Japan. Why is that? And that's true, by the way, as well. It's just, a lot of people tell me I'm kind of an oddball. I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to say weird things, they just slip out. Let's see, what can I use as an example? I don't know, conversation about trains, that'd do it. Okay, so like, you know the stuff that you write in your graduation essay, right? No. When they ask you, like, what your treasure is, again, no, I've got no idea what you're talking about. Legitimately got no idea what you're talking about. I imagine that's an Americanism, but there you go. Well, I wrote down life. Okay, so the thing you treasure most, right, okay. When my friends saw that, they asked me if something was troubling me. People always thought I was a weird kid. But yeah, that's me. I just wanted to let you know I was weird before you started thinking I was weird. Does that make sense? Sure, why not?
I sort of get where she's going, yeah.
Your friend didn't get it. That's a unique answer. That's not weird, that's clever. Maybe your friends didn't get it.
It makes sense. It's clever.
Yeah. That's not weird, that's clever. Yeah, I was going to say, that's a good answer, that third one. That's a unique answer, makes it sound like he's basically politely saying, that is weird, you know it's weird, you just said it's weird and I'm agreeing with you. But, sorry about that. Coughing a lot tonight, I don't know why. Right. So yeah, we think number 3 then, yeah? That's not weird, that's clever. Really? Yeah, seriously. It's a brilliant response to such an open-ended question. Yeah, I mean, that is weird that they go, what do you most treasure in life? And then when you answer, they go, oh, that's a stupid answer. And you go, well, you did ask the question, you didn't really give me any parameters, so, yeah. You get it, Kiryu. I'm the one who's normal, and the ones saying I'm weird are actually the weird ones. So maybe that one about her friends not getting it would have been a good answer as well, but approaching it from a different angle, as it were. No one really understands how amazing life really is. That's not... well, sure. Kiri's like, no, that's not what... oh, never mind. Well, I'm happy that someone understands me. Okay, well that was a positive answer, so there you go. Happy to help. Oh, I guess our time's up. Yeah, this is the practice session anyway, so we get a card, I think. Or no, did we already get a card? Yeah. Oh, I think, yeah, we got it at the start of the... oh no, there you go. I was thinking, was it the start of the session? Whenever you're feeling lonely, come see Kana Momonogi. I'll remember that. No, I won't. You'll be Kana. Thank you. Business card collected. It's like going, oh, you really like spending time with hostesses, don't you, Kiryu? No, I just like those little cards. I collect them. I hope to see you again. Now then. I reckon people would go to more hostess... oh, sorry, go on.
Easier.
Please come again. Yeah, I was going to say, people would go to more hostess clubs if they were given unlock bonuses. You spent $5,000, you get a little sticker on a sheet. They'd love that. They go, oh no one's that much of a child, and then you think that is how trophies on consoles work. But okay.
Yes.
Emails, and thank you. Thank you for earlier. I know I'm kind of weird, but I'd love if you requested me again sometime. See you. And right, okay. So I guess we just go back in then, because that's all we need to do, really. So now we get the boost from our clothes, which is good. Enter.
Yeah, I've met people like her that are so self-aware of being weird that they have to tell people.
Yeah, it's like going, surely I'll work that out pretty quickly, won't I? Unless you've got it in your name, such as, I don't know, let's say as a random example, Weird Paul.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be able to figure out... the thing is, his thing about calling himself weird is... well, I thought it made it obvious. Okay, he's self-aware of how weird he is, and he plays up his character a bit. You still get people watching his stuff that's supposed to be funny, completely stony-faced, worrying that he's slightly mentally ill, and then afterwards going, is he self-aware? And you think, he calls himself Weird Paul. What more do you want? It's not. He's not done that because he thinks he's normal or cool. He's called himself Weird Paul because he knows that. The fact you can't work out from that he's self-aware is just odd. But whatever.
I'm self-aware.
I'm self-aware. I exist. He's self-aware, you know. Who? The person I am. Why didn't you just say I'm self-aware? Because if I wasn't self-aware, I wouldn't say I, would I? Because I wouldn't be self-aware. And therefore I'd have to call myself him. But there you go. I noticed that you could set your pronouns on Discord, which is a stupid thing, but whatever. I set mine as secret and lying secret, because that's how most people refer to me anyway. Secret said da-da-da, and it was like, yeah, okay, so I just put that, I basically pretended that's my pronoun, so there you go.
Right.
Go on.
I just completely ignore it.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even fill it in till the other day, I don't know, I just put it in as a joke, really, but... anyway. You look so suave today, Kiryu. Yeah, that'll be the dragon shirt, love. Should I give her a gift? Sure, why not? I'll give her that caviar skin bag I got from that quest just now. See how well that goes. How about this one? I can have this? Thank you. Okay, that was a complete waste of time. Yeah, gave us no boost whatsoever, so next time we'll give her that wallet, and if that doesn't work, then she ain't getting any presents, because we're not buying stuff just to impress her. What would you like? Okay, so give her the dragon. I'll be giving her the full beans of the dragon later on, mate, don't worry. Right, Tansen Can gave us half a heart, which I think is fairly decent. I don't want to flick around in case we get taken off, so I'll go with that. I'll have this. Yep. Let's keep drinking. Something to eat? Right, anything but chicken. So, no one's actually... I don't think I've ever picked pickled vegetables, but... don't all women like chocolate? I thought everyone liked chicken, but there's fruit as well, so... I don't know, I'll try chocolate. There's literally no clues as to what she'll like anyway, so... I'll have this. Oh, that was 1.5 hearts, nice. Okay, she really likes chocolate then. good. Chocolate equals good. Alright, I've literally written good with loads of O's in it. Right, Tanta is half a heart, she hates sushi. Right, okay, these are things I've got to bear in mind for conversation topics and stuff.
How many O's did you put?
How many O's did I put, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Good. Good.
Good potatoes.
Potatoes.
That's twice in my life I've got to use this joke on stream.
Yeah, it's that thing. It's like when I'm always in wait with my someone saying about I don't know. It's difficult to find a point in the conversation where this works. It's very specific, and I have to launch in and do it. And a couple of times I got really good laughs from it. When someone says about, oh, I wouldn't be sexually attracted to my sister or something or other, and then I go, oh well, if you insist upon it. Which I think is quite funny, but it only works in very specific circumstances, so you have to wait for the right time to pounce with that one. I've always got it loaded in the chamber waiting to go, just in case. So you know how I mentioned I've been away from Tokyo for a while? Maybe it's because of that, but I feel like my Japanese is off. Like, my intonation sounds weird. What do you mean? Yeah, I was going to say, surely she spoke Japanese still when she was in the countryside. Well, obviously, I am trying to sound normal. Yeah, but you're weird, so why would you? Ugh, hiccup. It's just that sometimes when I talk, I feel like, I don't know, like I said, my intonation is off. It makes me think, like, huh? Did I pick up an accent? Actually, I'm kind of nervous about talking at all lately. Maybe it's because I'm in this line of work. What's being a hostess got to do with it? Good point. I'm worried that when someone talks to me, I'll respond in an accent on accident. That's not how English works. I'll respond in an accent by accident. Sorry, even I got it wrong. Respond in an accident on accident. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the phrase is by accident, but again, Americans have ruined English for everyone, so there we go. And I'll sound like some country bumpkin. No, you'll sound like an American, which is arguably even worse. So I always hesitate before I say anything, just to make sure. Maybe you might do it on accident. Sometimes that kind of disrupts the conversation. You'll get back into the swing of things. I think accents sound cute. You're overthinking it. I mean, she's definitely overthinking it. Whether that's the right answer or not is a different matter, but that is true. I think accents sound cute. Again, I was actually going to mention this, the fact that working in a hostess club, surely having a different accent would be a benefit, because you want as many different types of women in a club like this as possible, right? Because if they're all the same, then there's no difference. You'll get back into the swing of things. That's encouraging, I guess. Park-san says, I used to watch a ton of British TV and YouTubers, so me as an American had like a medium British accent with words. That's kind of interesting, yeah. Because I've been told that I don't have an accent in English other than basic English, which I kind of agree with, because I've not really got a regional accent, so it's just deep, I guess.
My second cousin, who's is it 8 or 9 now? Well, anyway, he's young. He has been allowed to watch YouTube and says certain words with an American accent.
Oh, yeah.
Annoying.
Oh, was that the kid that you said when he was playing he finished with hello, goodbye and subscribe or something?
Oh, yeah.
Was that the same kid?
Yeah, he pretends he's on YouTube.
That's it. Surprised I remembered that. Parks says I said mum, what and fuck. Well, we say fuck, but yeah, okay. Go on.
Yeah, it was just playing by himself in the garden, and I overheard him saying, "Welcome back to my channel." Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's only that can only happen with that's the trouble, you see. Yeah, that can only happen with children born after 2005, really. Technically, I suppose, but yeah. Mind you, Z speaks better English. Z speaks English as a second language, and he speaks English better than most people. And he was only born in 2005. Weirdly, I always thought he was older until he told me. But yeah, which makes him 18. Almost makes him 18, which means that he'll legally be allowed on my channel soon. Because I said over 18s only. So yeah. Mind you, I don't ask anyone's age, so... Other than if it's women I'm chatting to, just to check that they're of legal age, in which case, there you go.
Welcome, Helene.
Hello, welcome, Helene. Yes, sorry, I was in the middle of a chat there. But yes, welcome. Hello, Helene. There's a lot of accents. Yeah, that's the problem in English. There's like 3 different accents in one street, so it's kind of a bit, you know. There's so many English accents, honestly, even just within England being such a small place. There you go. Right, so, after all that conversation about actual accents, what do we think? I think accents sound cute. I mean, that is true. She is overthinking it, and she will get back into the swing of things. So, technically, they're all true.
Go to the second one.
You think accents sound cute? Yeah, I think so. Just as might be a nice response. I think accents sound cute. Hee. Seems to be a popular opinion. One of my friends said so too. See? I'm not the only one who thinks that. Maybe you're right. I was so worried about sounding weird, but if you think accents are cute, then... maybe I don't have to get rid of it right away. Why would you care? Exactly. I feel a little bit better about it. Mighty grateful, Kiryu. There you go, we got half a heart on that, nice. I like when Kiryu ends a chat by going, Actually, that reminds me, the other day something embarrassing happened to me. What happened? So I have a dog, right? And I took her to the pet store to get some stuff. You have a dog? What's its name? Oh, her name's Newton. Okay. What, like the scientist? Okay, sure, why not? Park-san says, if I went to a hostess club and she had a weird accent, I'd be more interested. See, this is what I'm saying, is that they go, oh, the trouble is I'm too different from the other girls in the club. And you go, surely that's a benefit, isn't it? That makes you more of a, well, arguably more niche, so maybe less obvious customers will come to you. But if you're different in some way, they should all be different. And then you get a variety of, you know, personalities, looks, whatever. I'd have thought that was a better idea, but I don't know. Her name's Newton. Newton, huh? Sounds smart, right? Well, she doesn't quite live up to her name. It's a girl, but she's got a bloke's name. Oh, mind you, Newton's a second name, isn't it? So, she doesn't live up to her name. Hee.
Doesn't like figs at all.
No. She goes, yeah, she doesn't have a light bulb moment. Oh no, wait, that was someone else, wasn't it? That was Einstein. No.
Yeah, it was. Einstein.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of Newton's. Yeah.
No. Wait, who?
If you stand her next to loads of dogs at the park and bump into her, do they all clack back and forth in a rhythm? Newton's cradle. Yeah. That's that toy with the pendulum thing with the balls on it that hit each other and the momentum keeps them going. Clack, 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 etc. Yeah. Anyway, I can't remember what else Newton did. Who was the one with the Newton was the apple guy. That's it. Yeah. The apple fell from the tree, which is probably apocryphal to be honest, but it's an interesting story anyway.
I thought Steve Jobs was the apple guy.
Huh? Yeah, they reckon that's because of knowledge. That's why he's got the apple as his logo or something. But yeah, apparently that is the thing of sitting under a tree and letting something fall in you is apparently how tea was invented. Because in ancient China they used to drink just cups of hot water to stay warm. And that was what they just drank as a hot drink. And guy was sitting, like some philosopher, poet, whatever, was sitting under a cherry blossom tree, and some of the cherry blossoms fell in the water, and he went, oh, it's ruined the water. And then he tasted it, and it made the water taste different. And he went, oh, maybe you can infuse other things in water to make the water taste different. And that's how supposedly tea was invented, but I don't know that I believe that. So, yeah, anyway. So the lady at the register was like, what a cute miniature dachshund you've got. And when I heard that, I was like, what? So I told her, I think she's a Kaninchen dachshund.
It's not Einstein, it's Edison.
Oh, Edison was the light bulb, that's it. Yeah, I'm no good with names. I think she's a Kaninchen dachshund. I don't know what that is. I might look that up, hold on. Just to know what I'm talking about. Kaninchen Dachshund. Well, it appears to be real at least.
Dachshund.
Dachshund. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look any different to a normal one, so I don't know what the difference is, but sure, why not? Okay. It just looks like a normal Dachshund / Dachshund, or how you want to pronounce it to me, but okay. It's probably a difference. She's definitely a miniature one, honey. But I was shocked. Like, what? Okay, this woman isn't weird, she's an idiot, but at least I'd rather have to talk to an idiot than someone who's annoying. So I asked her, are you sure she's not a Canadian Dachshund? And the lady explained it to me. She's a miniature. You can tell because she's bigger than a Canadian. Oh, so Canadians are tiny. So they're even smaller than miniature ones then. Oh, I've just seen a picture. Wow, that looks really strange in context. Wow, I've just seen them without context, just in a field or something, but there's one next to a miniature and it is fucking tiny.
Right,
wow. It's only like 3/4 of the size of a miniature, so it's absolutely tiny.
Clack, clack, clack.
Oh, did you just look up what a Newton's cradle was?
No.
Oh, I heard you say clack, 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 sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking at what a connection.
Oh, you're looking it up as well, yeah. In fact, if you look at this picture, hold on, this specific picture, because there's loads of pictures.
Yeah, I looked at connection, but it comes up with rabbits.
There, I'll click that one. And that's a Canington next to a miniature one. I think it looks like it is anyway.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
so
weird.
Which one's the smaller one?
Well, the smaller one. I think the Canington's the smaller one on the left, on our left, and then the miniature's actually the larger one. Weirdly enough, because they're even smaller than the miniatures.
Yeah, the one that looks more like a rabbit because it's.
Yeah. It does have a different shaped face. Maybe that's it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can tell she's bigger than a Canington. Apparently I was mistaken about the type of dog I owned all this time. Oh, all the whole time. I wonder, am I just an irresponsible person? Can you post the link again? It didn't show in my phone chat. Oh, okay, hold on. Paste. Let me know if that's not worked again. If not, I'll try and save the picture and send it to you on Discord or something.
It's not ugly for a small dog, though.
No, it is weird looking. I mean, you without context, it looks the same as any other dog, but with context, with a small one, you go, fucking hell, that's even smaller. Yeah. It's like those teacup poodles or whatever. They look normal until you see them next to something else.
I mean, like one of those chihuahuas that you put in a handbag.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Helene says, oh, cute. Of course you do. You're a woman. You find all that sort of thing cute. Nah, I mean, it's a fairly decent looking dog. I agree. I wonder if it gets any bigger or whether it's just like that its whole life, but yeah. I could fit it in my purse. My tiny dog in my tiny purse. Tiny everything. Japanese girls. Ding. Am I an irresponsible person? What, for knowing what type of dog you've got? Oh, are they hard to tell apart? I wonder what Newton thought. That is embarrassing. M? Oh, you meant M rather than Wim. I thought you were saying women. Yeah, Kerry wonders what the dog thought. That could be a funny answer, actually. That is embarrassing.
Wem, as in the town that Greg Davis is from.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe.
Partially. There's a song about it as well.
Oh, yes. Ooh. Oh, dear.
It's
Sorry.
a reference to Taskmaster.
Yeah, oh, speaking of which, new Taskmaster started the other day.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the first episode yet, but it's been on, so... Series 19 or whatever they're up to now, it's crazy. Right, are they hard to tell apart? Obviously they are, we've just looked them up. That is embarrassing. Probably not. I am intrigued to go with the second answer just to see it's funny to think of it from the dog's perspective. Should we go with that? Why not?
Yeah.
I wonder what Newton thought. Well, I wonder. She was probably like, what? I ain't no Kanachan. Something like that. Okay, that got somewhat of a boost, fine. Huh, maybe. Actually, if she really thought that, then I doubt she'd ever look at me in the eyes again. The rent... Oh, okay, the conversation's moved on. The rent sure is high in Tokyo, isn't it? I know, I just moved here, but I already want to move away. You don't like where you live? That's not quite it. There's something strange about my place. Who are you gonna call? No. Kiryu! What do you mean strange? This one light socket keeps burning out all the bulbs I put in it. Well, don't then. What? I only moved in 2 months ago, but it's already burned out 4 bulbs. Yeah, that sounds like it's a problem with the socket rather than the light. I never leave it on when I leave the room. The light bulb is the right... I was going to say, is it the right wattage? That's probably what she's doing wrong, but apparently it is right. And Newton keeps barking at it. Go on.
It's haunted.
Yes, that's the only explanation. It's haunted. This situation I can't explain. Ghosts! Oh, hold on. I need to sort out the share play thing.
Or it's just, making a funny noise, and so... Yeah, the dog keeps barking.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's buzzing, but the thing is they'll come up with, yeah, it's haunted or whatever, so yeah. Edison is haunting her, via her light bulbs? Because she called it Newton, that's right, yeah, Newton and Edison fighting from beyond the grave. Newton's barking at it. I'm kind of a homebody, so it really bothers me when my home isn't perfect. You should just move out. Just get a better light bulb. Time to call an exorcist. Told you. Time to move out right away. She's not going to want to move out. I mean, I don't know what you consider a better light bulb. If it's the right fucking wattage already, that is the right light bulb. Sounds like you need an electrician, love, but... Helene says 2, although she did laugh, and you did say Edison is haunting her, so... Get a better light bulb, yeah. That could be the answer, but I'm really tempted to say time to call an exorcist. I can't not do it. No, I'm being pulled towards it. No. Oh, I've picked it now. Time to call an exorcist. What? An exorcist? Yeah. Sounds like you've got a poltergeist problem. Okay. Or that guy from Ghost who can burn light bulbs out, that's his special power. So some naughty ghost is burning out my light. What do you know about ghosts, Kiryu? Oh, hold on. Okay, okay. Nothing really. Apart from that time we dated one. No. That wasn't us, was it? Yeah, you're right, actually. No, never mind. We've not had any ghosts come up with Kiryu.
Come to think about it, it never actually happened.
Yeah, come to think of it, it might have happened, or I might have been there. At the time, I was very drunk. Nothing really, huh? So you were joking the whole time? Oh, that might be a bad answer then. Maybe. Oh, please. Don't you start with that. Wow, that was a positive answer. Okay, why not? Calling in an exorcist was a positive answer. This is a good place to start, but I still have plenty of money. Should we keep going? Well, even if whether we're going to or not, it's worth quitting for the boost in the shirt and that, because if you restart, if you extend the session, you don't get the secondary boost. So I worked out. I don't know if that's true. Well, I know it's true. So you're going to leave me? It doesn't cost anymore either, so I don't really understand why you wouldn't. Unless, well, no, I really can't understand why you wouldn't. Now then. Tons and tons of fun. Wave straight to her face, why not? Doesn't it seem awkward? Waving to someone seems awkward the closer you're standing to them. It seems like something you should do from further away.
Yes.
Plus the fact that, stop trying to turn me on with that text title. This way, if you leave the club, you get more text messages and emails. So yeah. I gained weight. I got on a scale the other day and found out I gained 3 kilograms. Now, what are 3 kilograms in pounds? That's probably nothing.
Hold on.
3 kilograms in pounds.
Can't work it out.
6.6 pounds, apparently. Yeah, that's nothing. No! And she's got a sad face with a little... It looks like the face has got a bum for a mouth. But, okay. I've even been skipping dinners, too. I hope you'll like me if my arms are pudgy. Stop trying to turn me on.
Greek W's.
My bum-shaped W mouth. And... It goes, yeah. It goes, how close do we know each other? Well, we're kind of close, but I hope you like me if I put on weight. Yeah, we're not that close if you don't know that yet. Right, okay. Are we good to do another session?
Yeah, just one more.
Okay. We only have to do one at a time anyway. I think if we get up to 10, I think we get a date, and then I think that's going into the fifth anyway, or no, third lot of 5 or whatever. So, okay. And we can maybe finish this next stream. That's the other thing as well. We'll have to decide when are we doing the next stream tomorrow, or are we doing it Friday, or what? I should have asked that earlier actually, because this isn't the normal day when we do streams, because Yakobu's internet basically shat the bed yesterday. So do you want to try doing the second stream tomorrow or Friday, or what? There you go, see, boost from the equipment.
Tuesday.
No, I mean the second one. Oh wait, hold on.
It was Friday.
Do you know what? I've completely yeah, this is... Okay, I completely fucked up the days this week, because this is genuine. That wasn't supposed to be part of a joke. I genuinely forgot it wasn't Wednesday.
Yeah.
I've screwed up the day so badly in this week. I emailed Yakobu on Monday to say, "Are you ready to stream?" And he went, "Isn't it Monday?" And I went, "Oh shit, it is, isn't it?" And then I thought it was Wednesday again. Christ, what is wrong with my brain this week? God. Okay, I'll give her the Italian wallet, because why not? It's free, so... How about this one? I can have this? Thank you.
Yeah, I was halfway between one thought and another with where you were up to. I was like...
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes I just need someone to go, "You do realise it's not Tuesday," and I go, "Oh shit, yeah, never mind, sorry." What would you like? Okay, so what was it? Tantacan and...
But it was Friday.
It is Friday. Tantacan and chocolate, I think, went well.
There's no toilet in here.
There's no toilet in here. Yeah. Brennan looks really worried. Ah, that's better. I don't care, Krilly. Oh, there you go. Nice boost. So we only need, what, 1 3/4 hearts out of this session, so that should be possible. Okay, let's skip this because it's always the same. Now we've worked out what she likes, we don't have to try anymore. I love how she says her arms are getting pudgy when that's the thinnest part of her body, but sure. Mind you, fat for a Japanese girl is like £100, so let's have some fun tonight.
Very cheap.
Yes. I always like laughing like Akira from that episode of The Simpsons where he's helping him translate the washing powder box. Hey, well there you go, fishbowl. Yeah, he takes it to Akira, the one Japanese guy he knows, to try and translate this box because it looks like it's got his face on it. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? You've put on weight, haven't you? Nothing. You're just cute. Oh, geez, Kiryu. You can't just say things like that. You're going to make me blush. Okay then, I want to know something. What part of me do you like exactly? Yeah, is this going to be a looking at a body thing? Let's see. Is it? Hold on, controls. I always find the most erotic part of woman is the boobies. You can't see them all, but they're a good size. Yeah, for a Japanese woman, they are pretty good. Eyes. Cute eyes. He said cute, which gives me a clue that it might be that. Silky, beautiful hair. Okay.
She's weird. she want you to look at something like her shoulder blades or...
Yeah, you've got it. Hey, Marge, has he been nibbling your elbow lately? Episode of The Simpsons. Her beautiful hands. Her slender, shapely legs. Well, we can barely see her legs, so probably not that. Right, okay, so... The thing is, they always cover up their tits, whether that's good or not. So, I don't know. Eyes is the generic answer, isn't it? And he did say cute. And he said she was cute, so... Based on that alone, the eyes? I guess? Can we... Is lips an option? Oh no, lips is an option, I forgot about that. Her soft lips. Right, I mean, there's no real clue to this other than the cute thing about the eyes, so I'm just going to go with eyes based on that alone, I think. Unless anyone can think of anything else, but I can't really think of any reason not to. Let me just move my head closer to yours. I was just thinking, your eyes look cute. Oh gosh, Kiryu. You're embarrassing me. I'm seriously blushing right now. Hopefully that is in a good way. I'm pretty fond of them. Oh, there you go. Boost. Nice. You really know how to woo a girl, Kiryu. It didn't look like that actually pushed the hearts up. I heard one, but... one of the girls at the club got angry for me for eating all the snacks the other day. All of the snacks? Oh, that guy at Meb did tell us she liked food, so... Well, they only bought them in Ginza, and they were just enough for each of us. But then I started eating them, and I couldn't stop. And so she told me, you ate all the snacks again, didn't you? What's your stomach made of? Just couldn't help yourself, huh? I've always been like that. If there's food in front of me, I'll eat every crumb, even if I'm not hungry. Helene says, God, these women are so annoying. Yeah, trust me, this one is stupid, but that's nowhere near as annoying as the ones that are supposed to be annoying, trust me. We got one before, I couldn't wait to finish it.
She's stupid and self-aware of her weirdness.
Yeah, she mentioned several times, you do realise I'm weird, don't you? And it's like, yeah, okay, we get it, sure. Every crumb. Oh, actually, no. Thinking about it, that food thing does help us, because if we get that that option where you get to chat about news around town, we pick a food-based one. Helene says this one's supposed to be normal. No, this one's normal, but she's self-aware that she's weird, and she's a bit stupid, which is not the most annoying combination we've had so far, believe it or not. So, yeah. It's just like, it'd be a waste of time if it just left. It'd be a waste if I just left it sitting there. I can't read tonight.
She's normal and everyone else around her is weird.
Yeah, we convinced her that she was normal, yeah, and then all her friends were weird for not understanding her weirdness, so yeah. Next thing I know, they're gone, snack-wise. You know how when you go to a drinking party, there's plates of food and snacks and stuff, and it's supposed to feed the whole party? If nobody stops me, I end up eating everything. I'd pin you down and shove it in your mouth. What? Nothing. Why do you always think that is? Maybe you're stressed out. Maybe you just like everything. You've got a black hole for a stomach. Could be that one. She has. Do you know what? Weirdly, I've been picking joke answers. Joke answers have gone over well. So, I'm kind of tempted just to go for the joke answer again, just because they've been going well.
That's again something that people like her would do as well. If they can't talk to people at a party, they'll just sit and eat.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I find Helene says I want you to piss her off. Yeah, the trouble is that it means, ironically, if we piss her off, we actually have to talk to her more to get the hearts back up. So yeah, it's kind of a balancing act. I do pick the funny answers sometimes, but not too often, because I actually want to get it done. But yeah, I might pick you've got a black hole for a stomach. She might find that amusing. So I agree with you, Helene, about 3. Maybe you just like everything. I mean, that is true if she's eating everything, but I'll go with the third one just because it's funny, so why not? There's no real obvious bad one here, unless the joke one is the bad one. Oh God, don't piss her off then. Yeah, we need to get her to I think over 9. I think it's over 9 hearts to activate the day, which would then take us into the third lot of 5 hearts, as it were. So you don't actually have to finish this session with full hearts. It's only the last one you have to finish full, because it tends to be just enough to activate the date, and then if you do well on that, then that fills up what you've got left. So you've just got a black hole for a stomach. You're sure skinny enough. I'm not that skinny. You are. I mean, you've got decent knockers for a girl that small, but Jesus, you're skinnier than you should be if you eat that much. Oh, Kiryu, you're just being considerate, aren't you? No, I'm... Why isn't this boosting the hearts?
Okay.
Or did it? No, it did. Oh, it did, yeah, because it was 3/4 on the other one. Sorry, I'm mixing it up. You're just being considerate, aren't you? No, I just like chubby women. That's right, I consider many things about you. Well, I'll let you think about me all you want for free. What is that smile for? Look, she's doing that noise. You know, thinking about it, I don't think I can handle living in Tokyo after all. On top of everything we talked about, there's the fact that I get lost easily. Yeah, tell me about it. I get lost in my own fucking house. Like, even when I know exactly where I have to go, I end up somewhere else instead. Instead somehow. Go on.
She's going to move to Okinawa now.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. If only I knew someone who lived in Okinawa. Well, I know a guy who runs an orphanage there. I don't know if that helps. It's me. I end up somewhere else. I once didn't know where I was going, so someone drew me a map, and I still got lost. So I don't know if that tells you anything, but I have literally zero sense of direction. Which I keep saying this, but it's true. The fact I can remember where stuff is in this game without having to look at the map every single time is actually, for me, really impressive. Which goes to show A, that I've played these games enough, and B, how good the layout of these games are, that I can remember vaguely where stuff is. So if I need to go to Macball, I know it's the top left, Champions District's on the right, Ibisi Pawn's down the bottom, and I can vaguely remember where most of the shops are. It's only every so often I have to look at the map and then go, oh yeah, or whatever. But yeah, I'm surprised how much I actually remember of the city. But the city can be confusing indeed. And this city is always go, 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 going 24 hours a day. Morning, night, or whenever. That's morning and night is all the time. It's like that thing in Fawlty Towers. I asked for a view of the sea. You can see the sea. It's over there between the land and the sky. People are always going somewhere. You can go out to eat, shop, or play at any time too. That sounds about right. Out in the countryside, it was just oceans and mountains all around, so you had to travel forever to get anywhere else. At night, it was so peaceful. No people, no lights, just the darkness, the wilderness, and the bugs chirping you to sleep.
Yes, I've heard that.
Yes, Yakobu has found that firsthand. I have not, but I know what they sound like.
Yeah.
And they don't chirp you to sleep.
Yeah. And then for some reason, the last 2 weeks I was there, it was just crickets.
Just
and
crickets,
louder.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the as opposed to which is cicadas, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's that many crickets that if you're out long enough, you start to feel yourself going like you've been in a club.
Like this one, for example. Shine, shine, shine. Helene says, very good impression, that. Thank you very much, Helene. Yes, we do all sorts of animal impressions on this show. Don't know why I said show, but there you go.
It is a show.
It is a show. A really big show. You're not going to like the second sketch. It's just the same thing, but with a big shoe. At night, it's so peaceful. No people, no... Yeah, just... Okay, I read that already. You could see so many stars, too. Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Was one of the stars Miracle Johnson? Because he's the biggest star we've ever seen in this town. Kiryu, do you know about the Geji centipedes? Are they the big ones with like horns? I might look it up just to see a picture. Geji centipedes. I just want to check if I'm right. Yeah. They Thingy saw one in a cave. Natsuki saw one in a cave, and it freaked him out because it's like you expect their legs to be close to their body, but they're not. And yeah, I won't post the picture in chat just in case anyone doesn't want to see it. But well, I suppose you can't see it even if I do. But yeah, it's like a long body, like a centipede, but it's got really big legs for something that small. Like it's got like the legs of like what you think of with, you know, those spiders that have got a tiny body and big legs. It's like the caterpillar version of that.
Right.
So yeah, they're fucking weird. I think I do. So I looked them up in a reference book. So did I, but it's called Google. No, actually, no, it's called DuckDuckGo. Sorry, I keep saying Google, even though I haven't used it for years. What's that? What, the Gedgy centipede? I'll get you a picture if you want to see one. What's a good picture? Because there is a variety of them. What would be a good one? That's kind of what they look like. Yeah, that'll do, that picture. I mean, there are different varieties, so they don't all look like this, but one of them little bastards. Alright. Gedgy is part of the Gedgy genus in the Gedgy family. I assume that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, Gedgy. If it's not, it might be Gagey. I don't know. That's a lot of Gageys. Yeah, that's a lot of gustings. It sure is. The book said they're only supposed to be about 3 centimeters, but I swear they were like 10 in the countryside. Oh, like 10 centimeters. Yeah. Also, that picture is relative of a short one. You can get long ones as well that are like the length of someone's arm. In fact, give me a sec. Where was that picture I saw? There we go. There's another one to show you how freaky these things can be length and size wise sometimes. It's literally a picture of one on someone's arm. Yeah, they were longer in the countryside. That's pretty big. But you know, now that I'm back in Tokyo, I wouldn't change that place for the world, even if it was in a boring backwater with nothing to do. Some things shouldn't change. Thinking of going back? I'd like to go there sometime. Well, I'm thinking I'd like to go there sometime because I'll go with you, darling. Helene's just seen it and posted a smiley in chat. That means she's horrified. Oh, yes. Yeah. Pictures of things don't bother me. If it was in my house, I'd be fucking freaked out, and it'd be dead within about 5 seconds because I haven't got time to ease it out on a bit of paper under a giant glass. It'd be dead. So
I'm not sure if it would be dead. I think I'll just sort of be done with the house.
Yeah, this is like, just going, someone said the easiest way to get rid of an insect is pour lighter fluid over it, set fire to your house, and then just move. With one of them fuckers inside.
That's sort of halfway between, like, being so hideously scary that you just wouldn't go anywhere near it, and then being big enough that you can sort of look at it and go, that looks interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see one in a case. The thing is, I could be up close to one in a case and it wouldn't freak me out. If it was walking about, it'd probably go, Yeah.
Helene says, I can't kill things, so I'd just scream until someone arrived. I'd arrive and save you. No, I wouldn't. What am I talking about? No, I'd arrive and kill it. I don't know if that counts as saving you. If it does, I expect a reward. I've learned these things in Yakuza. If I save you, you owe me something. That's how these things work. It'd be a sub-story, and it'd be called, I don't know, saving Helene. I can't think of a better name for it. There you go. Like Breaking Bad, but with less drugs and more freaky big insects with fucking massive legs. Anyway. Right, okay, so she wants to go back.
Because, that's the thing. I did see a lot of big insects and admired them from a distance.
Yes. Very much like a mountain. You go, would you like to climb it? You said it was beautiful. No, I'll just look at it, thank you. You'd have to remove it, not kill it, then you'd be a saviour. True. I'd probably remove it if I knew the reward was better, much like with a lot of these sub-stories. That's like with... I just thought of the thing in Family Guy. I know I've said this before, but I don't know if Helene heard me say it, but when Peter Griffin's supposed to be pulling out the Excalibur sword, and Lois is the princess, and she says, "If you pull it out, I'll let you marry me." And he goes, "If I wiggle it, will you touch me?" Or no, if I manage to wiggle it, will you touch it? Something like that. Yeah. So it's like degrees of safety. It's like if I manage it, if I manage 5% of the task, and I have 5% of the reward. So yes, I'll look at it, but I won't touch it. Right. Yeah. Anyway.
Just imagine like something appearing, and then you go around there with a guidebook, and then like the three choices come up in front of your face. It's like kill it, let it live, run away.
Yeah.
And you go okay.
Helene goes, "Look, you can save it and not kill it." And I go, "Right, let me just look on the guide and see if it's worth doing." Oh yeah, she will touch it. All right, yeah, go on then, I'll get it out. Right, okay. So, right, okay. So anyway, to this question, anyway.
If you kill it, it gives you an autograph.
Yeah. Would you like an autograph? It's worth all of 50 yen. That's something that happened earlier in the stream, by the way, if you don't get that reference. Yeah, so she's thinking of going back. So we could say that. Something shouldn't change. I wouldn't change that place for the world, so we're agreeing with her there. I'd like to go there sometime. That makes it sound like we want to go as well. That might go down well, actually, thinking about it. Because I'm jokingly saying, maybe you could go with me, hee, and all that. So, any objections to number 3?
No.
Nope. Okay. I'd like to go there sometime. But if you went there, you'd totally be like, "Oh my gosh, there's really nothing here apart from you, my dear." Maybe I would. Maybe I could inject you with some of my heat action like I did with the last one. It looks like a village that was blasted back to the feudal era. What, Ishin? I've got that game next to me. That makes me want to go even more. Really? Well, I hope you're not too shocked when you do. I'm sure it'll be fun. So, if I went with you, does that mean we'd spend our nights together, Kiryu? That was where I was going with this, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just fantasizing a little. Like Herbert, the dirty old man from Family Guy. I fantasize about a little too. Yeah, it's not the same thing, Herbert.
It'd be nice if they could wear traditional summer clothing.
Yes. Maybe you could show off your midriff and feet. Has there been anything interesting going on with you lately? Oh, this is the chat thing. Okay, so anything about food's probably going to go down well, I reckon. I still don't know Camerata at all well, so let me know if you find something out of the ordinary. It would make me feel really happy. Would you mind doing that for me? Something out of the ordinary? Let me think. Yeah, she loves food, so anything to do with food, I reckon. Apart from sushi, Jin. Because she doesn't like sushi.
Midriff and feet is the opposite of traditional summer clothing, because it's whatever the thing is with the bow around it. Yeah.
I know you're being slightly embarrassed, but you're actually talking so quietly it's hard to say what you're saying. So yes, it's going into a murmur. So anyway, yes. Right. So food. Okay. Is there anything on this list we've never talked about?
I really can't be bothered repeating myself.
Nope. Okay. Boost the audio for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Kimchi is food, obviously. Matcha desserts, braised pork burger. She does drink, so gelato was the last one's thing, I think. Ramen. Okay, someone pick ramen or kimchi. Go. Votes in now. Dum da da dum da da dum.
Just wait for the delay in chat. Kimchi.
Kimchi was also the name of the guy. Amazingly, because it was the 80s, they could get away with this sort of thing. There was a guy, a WWF wrestler called Kamala, who was supposed to be a savage from the jungles of Africa or whatever, and he had like moon and stars painted on him. And he had a handler who was a bloke in a pith helmet with a face mask on, and his name was Kimchi. Genuinely true.
I've changed my mind. Ramen.
Helene says ramen. Let's go with ramen. Collagen ramen. We won't see a boost from this, but we'll hear it, so if there is one. I heard the ramen over at Kyushu #1 star has a lot of collagen. Yeah, give me a chance. There's a few seconds delay on chat. Yeah, that's why we waited. Exactly. I think there's like, it can be up to 10 seconds, which is why I tend to wait at least that long. I heard the food had improved, but I didn't know about the collagen. Why don't you go try it? I just might. I'll grab a friend or two and head over there soon. That means she wants to go, which makes me think if we can go on a date somewhere that serves ramen, we will. Oh, shoot. So I sent one of my pictures to my family, right? Was it a nude picture by accident? And they replied, did you gain weight? I don't even know where to start with that. Ouch. Again, what? You've put on weight. How dare you? You don't know me very well, do you? Think that was an insult? When I get stressed out, I sometimes hold myself up in my room and pig out. Sexy. I've been feeling so sluggish lately. Maybe I spend too much time in the countryside. The countryside. I really can't stand this. At any rate, I'm going to become the country hog I feel like I am. Okay. I mean, Kiryu's massive compared to you, but still. If you're so worried, why don't you go on a diet? Again, this is just a troublesome conversation, but never mind. Kiryu, have you heard of the banana diet? Yeah, would you like to feast upon mine banana? Can't say I have. It's all about not wasting effort, not wasting money, and not wasting time. Doesn't that concept totally fit me? It is, yeah. It's just like, I mean, my views are so skewed in the opposite direction. I think the opposite of what they're saying, but most people would go, you're thin enough already, and I go, put on some weight, do it, and just poke her. They're obsessed with food and weight, yeah. I mean, so am I, but in the opposite direction. So, it's common for dieters to eat bananas for breakfast. Bananas? Is that the whole diet? No one succeeds on a diet like that. I've never gone on a diet in my life. Yeah, I mean, Kiryu's a man, so he probably wouldn't need to go on a diet. Plus the fact Kiryu's never been overweight, despite the fact that he's chunkier in 3 than he's ever been, but I get the feeling that's to do with his body model rather than actual weight gain, so... but yeah, anyway, okay. So, bananas, is that the whole diet? I don't know. That does seem like a fair question. Is that the whole diet? Because she hasn't said anything else. No one succeeds on a diet like that. She probably wants to succeed, so that's probably not the right thing to say. I've never gone on a diet in my life. She might be jealous and be annoyed. Maybe. I'm just random guessing here. So, I reckon asking about bananas. What do you reckon?
Well, they have no bones, so yes.
Oh, yes. I like bananas because they have no bones. Yeah, that's a nice reference there. Both to an old stream and a song from about 1942. It turns out it's not a George Formby song, by the way. I always thought it was, but it's can't remember the guy's name now, but it's someone else from the wartime period anyway. I eat something and ice cream cones, but I like bananas because they have no bones. Yeah, it's a joke song from the 40s. Yeah, so I'm going to go with... Yeah, Helene says potassium overload. Yeah, apparently if you eat 5,000 bananas, you die of cyanide poisoning. Although, I imagine you'd probably die long before that. If you're going to eat 5,000 bananas in one go, your stomach could probably burst. So, there you go. Is that the whole diet? Bananas? Is that the whole diet? Huh? Of course not. There's no way you could get enough nutrients eating just bananas. Well, you didn't mention anything else. You just replace your breakfast with a banana. I usually add a glass of milk to that, though. Well, milk is good for you, I know that. Calcium, fat, etc. Wow. And that's enough for you? No. That's the problem. I can handle it when I'm home. Eat a couple of Weetabix, that'll fill you up. Might have some later, actually. Although I do put sugar on them, but still. There's so much super tasty food around town. It's so hard to resist. It's definitely a struggle. Okay, that got no boost, but luckily it was... excellent. So we finished with full hearts. Nice. No, we shall not. Maybe not. Okay, it's about that time. Oh, you're gonna leave me? Yes, yes, I am. At least she's a cheaper date than the last one. Alright, now we have to wait for the after message and then a phone call. Tons and tons of fun. As are you, my dear. You've put on weight. You're tons of fun too, even though you weigh like about 90 pounds. Today I gave Newton a bath. It must have felt good because she fell asleep. Lol. I wish I could have shown you her cute smiling face. And then a face with an upside down capital A as the mouth. Okay. Then, once we get to 10, what do we have to do? Do we just have to walk away far enough for it to activate, I guess? There you go. Kana here. I'm going to head to the club. Stop by if you've got time. See you later. And... oh, okay. Is that it then? Hold on. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I just read something. Okay, this isn't us going to the thing for another session, don't worry. Halini said something there, it just amused me. My dog is a nightmare in the bath, I end up getting soaked. Yes, don't wear a white t-shirt. Or do, up to you. Yes, I imagine the dog doesn't want it and just goes, no! Do you want to request a specific hostess? Yeah, so what you would do normally is, we have to... the only reason why I know this is because I've glanced at the guide just to know what we've got to do next. Halini says, oi, what? Like I wouldn't look. Yes, that's Father Jack. He must be dreaming of his past glories, no doubt. More water. And he's looking at that wet t-shirt competition. She tried to eat the shower head. Yeah, exactly. Like mother, like daughter. I'm terribly sorry. Kana isn't working today. There we go. I thought she was in today. Would you prefer someone else? Nope. Yeah, so this is like that thing where we had to wait for that hostess last time. You have to register that she's not there for the next bit to work. So something else should happen now. I think it's kind of unfair that this stuff is a bit random. It's not random, it's just you'd have to guess what to do, whereas I'd just rather know what to do and then do it. Apparently, okay, there we go. Makes it flow a bit better. I'm really sorry. Ooh, it looks like that's what that face is doing. Ooh. I really didn't think I didn't think you'd really come to see me. Sorry I wasn't there. And okay. Is that it or I didn't read any further than that, so I don't know if I'm supposed to do something else. Text apologising, head back to the club. Oh, okay, that was it then, I guess. Okay. Yeah, so that was that. Right, okay.
Save.
Yep, I was going to say save in between quests, yeah. I did say I was going to, I keep forgetting. It's just that tune that plays in the background and you walk past certain shops, it gets stuck in my head. I think it plays in Poppos when you go in there as well. Rather than the background Kamonocho. That plays when you go in what's it called? Can't think of the name of it. It's somewhere we went earlier. Oh, Sushi Jin, that's it. I think it plays in the background when you're in there. Because I think... yeah, because I went there to try... that's it. I went there to try and activate that quest, and it turns out I can't do it yet, and I misread it. Helene says, I still remember the music from Alex the... do you mean Alex Kid? Alex the Kid, is it? Yeah, on the Master System / Mega Drive or whatever. No, it's Master System, isn't it? I think it's Kid with two Ds.
Kid, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Kid with two Ds, yeah, because it's funky to spell it wrong. Right, okay. Are we doing more? Depends how awake you are.
Well...
I mean, I'm alright, if you are, so...
I'm getting a little tired.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, Master System, yeah. In fact, I think it was, especially over here, it was built into a lot of Master Systems. So, yeah. Like, that's that woman that stands weirdly still and isn't a sub-quest. So, I mean, given that you're not going to move or complain... Come on, Ultra. I remember in 7 when we got a camera, I just kept taking pictures of women's boobs and going, ha ha, you can't stop me, you're an NPC. And every time I brought up the camera, I had a picture of Iroha's boobs in the top corner because it was the last picture I'd taken for ages. Actually, why am I saving again? I do anyway, just at the end of the stream.
That's become something that's popular to do online. Not take pictures of people's boobs, but although that is a popular thing to do online.
Well, yeah, true.
But people pretending to be NPCs.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, there's one person that does it. Well, it depends what angle you're coming from, because there is a couple. There's this girl and this bloke who physically do it out in the open like they're supposed to be GTA characters. That's actually quite clever, because they think up scenarios and all this sort of stuff, and they move like an NPC. And when she takes an ice cream off him, it teleports to her hand and all that sort of stuff. If we're talking about those people that just read out emotes, they're fucking idiots. I don't have any respect for them. They've got no skill at all. So yeah, they're fucking idiots. I don't mind the people that actually want to put in some fucking effort and do the actual acting like a non-playable character in terms of thinking up scenarios and acting them out and all that. But yeah, if you're just sitting there for 2 hours reading out names of emotes and making 500 quid, then you're a moron, sorry. Well, yeah, I mean, the only person stupider than them is the people paying them, but...
yeah.
I really just...
People who walk weirdly, because that's how NPCs walk, and
yeah,
actually do something as an action.
That
would be NPCs. Or there's cross-eyed women that pretend they're eating things. And
that's
making
stupid.
Weird noises.
Ice cream, yum. Ice cream, yum. Yeah, them fucking idiots. I've got no respect for them at all. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the one that I was talking about where they actually go out in public, because there's also a couple of guys where not only do they do the actions, but they actually look like the characters somewhat. They do scenes from, what is it, GTA San Andreas, and they hold all their fingers together when they talk. It's quite funny. Yeah, that I don't mind, but yeah, I'll watch that sometimes. That's quite funny.
Yeah, they just walk really stiffly as well.
Yeah. CJ, what you talking about? And yeah, and the guy who plays, they've got all the clothes right and everything. It's brilliant. They've actually put in effort.
Yeah.
The guy who, what's the fat guy in San Andreas called?
Big Smoke.
Yeah, that's it, Big Smoke, yeah. The guy who plays Big Smoke's even got the accent. It's really funny. And he's got a couple of mates who look a bit like the other ones, and then the guy playing CJ and all that, and they all hold their fingers together in like the PS2 version. It's quite funny. But, in terms of the name of this episode, Take-a-shita in a can of worms. Okay, that might have to be the title. Yeah, I might have to be the title. I might mix the two things I was going to call this and just call it that. I don't know what. It's something funny to call the episode. But yes, thank you for everyone who came along tonight. Let me just scroll back so I can do a thank you list. Give me a moment. We had really good chats tonight as well in between actually play. See, that's the thing. I don't just play the game, I actually chat to the co-host and the people in chat, which I think a lot of streams don't do, although I don't really watch any anymore. But yeah, Neo, Green Fox, Mr. Park-san, Catatonia at one point as well. Let's see, that's Yakobu. Helene. Yeah, will you pretend? Helene said, "Will you pretend to be that hunchback NPC next time you go out?" Yeah, I was going to point at that guy, but I forgot to. But yeah, every time someone gets beaten up, they hold their stomach and go, "Ooh, muchimasu," or whatever it is in Japanese. Probably just sorry, sir, or whatever. It sounds like they're saying muchimasu. Probably not right, but anyway. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I heard the word mochi, and I know what that is. So yes. But there we go. So, yes, back to Camelotera next time. Now, what we do next stream is interesting, because I will double-check off-stream if we've got any sub-quests we can do, and I will check the list, double-check the list, because obviously I don't really want to do it on stream because it's going to take too long. And it probably took too long on this stream, but even then I was... is that a steakhouse? Sorry, I'm being distracted. No, something house, I can't quite read it. Anyway, yeah, so I think we finish off the hostess next time. Even though we've got 2 hostesses, I think we move the story on. Because at the end of the game, I think we're going to have to flick between the cities to finish off the quest that we missed out on in terms of you can only get them at night or whatever. Hopefully that means we can switch the time of day. There you go, there's one. There's a hunchback man. You can knock people over in this, by the way. I haven't done it for ages because I knocked over the 100 I needed for a stupid trophy. You just walk through that sign. Okay, why not? Yeah, NPCs will do that, whereas I can't, funnily enough, but there you go. Yeah, so, yeah, next stream we finish off that, and I think we move on the story if there's no other sub-quest, because I think when we next come back here, we can finish off the other 2, because we'd have to splice them in with sub-stories, so we're not doing 2 whole hostess sessions in a row, because that's kind of what I want to avoid doing. So when we go back to Ryukyu, we'll probably have loads to do there because we'll have all the sub-stories we missed last time if it's night time, and the sub-stories that will unlock because it's a new chapter. And then next time we come back here, we'll have more stuff anyway because we'll have the VR fight, we'll have more hitmen unlocked. Oh, unless there's a place in Ryukyu where you can fight the hitmen. I didn't think of that. I'm just guessing, but anyway. Yeah, so there's options anyway. So we'll discuss that next time on Tuesday, hopefully, if everything goes well. So yeah, see everyone on Discord if you're on there. If you aren't, then go fuck yourself. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. So good fight, mostly. Well, we chased a balloon. That was most of the stream. We didn't fight that much in this stream. Oh yes, when we come back as well, the Colosseum will have new tournaments in it, so maybe we could check that out as well. So we can splice all that shit in with the poster stuff as well. But yes, Helene says goodbye, and yeah, if anyone else is still in chat, it still says there's 4 people here, weirdly. I don't know who they are, but yes, thank you everyone, and yeah, see you next time. Goodbye everybody, goodbye.